What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite round team with Uncle Tendencies in the building. It's fan court. We got Jeremy up, we got Jay up, we got MJ coming in soon. Now we're gonna talk to hoops with y'all. Fellas, what's happening? How y'all doing? What's the word?
What's good? I'm doing good. It's been good first half of the season. There's a
I guess
couple of surprises out there.
I guess we kind of are at the mid season point. I guess.
Yeah.
We got for sure. All-Star Weekend is up. For those of y'all who aren't watching already, Studbud 72 hours on Twitch going. Feel free to pull up in the villa and hang out with us while we watch it and chop it up about it. When we not out here on live. But hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Showstopper, what's up? Appreciate you pulling up, fam. Guys, where y'all want to start? Where y'all want to start?
Which one you want to start on, Jeremy?
Oh, High Life in the building. One second, my bad. High Life in the building. Big Rick. What's up?
What's up, High Life?
Chat, fam.
Good to see you around.
Daddy's Way, what's happening? Half pint too short. What's up?
Let me see who's in the show. I want to say hello to everybody.
Welcome in. Appreciate y'all pulling up. So, Jeremy, where did you say you want to start? I'm sorry.
No, you good. You were totally good. We're saying hi to the community.
Commission the building. 90. What's happening?
What's good, Commish?
In the house. What's up?
We gotta talk about these Chicago Sky. We gotta talk about.
Yeah.
We got Big Daddy.
Man.
We gotta talk. Yep.
What up, though?
Big Daddy. What's up?
And StreamYard trying to stop us. That's what I know.
Hey, right on time.
StreamYard always trying to do that.
All of us StreamYard the problem.
Right on time.
Big Daddy Long Dong himself in the building. Jeremy, they said they got you on a bit of a delay.
Wait.
You got an echo going.
Y'all see me now?
Your sound is echoing. Are you on headset or you on
I'm on headset. Let me see if I can take out headset. Hold on.
Now you don't want to take out headset if you got the show playing in it.
What I missed so far?
You ain't missed nothing, man. We just got you just like a, you know what? Come in the room. Come in this room. You ain't missed nothing. We just got started.
You hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. Hear ATO. What's up? Yeah. I can hear you.
Thank you.
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him good.
MJ.
Cool.
Yeah, he good. Yo.
Okay, we can hear MJ too. Okay.
Man.
MJ, you ain't missing nothing. We was just getting started. I told folks that in the Villa Lounge we got Studbud 72 hours. We're gonna hang out and talk the live show when we not live. So pop in and out, feel free.
Okay.
The word squirrel, hope all is okay. Saw the comments you left on the channel. Oh yeah, fam. All good. Thank you, fam. MJ, I gotta catch up with you. We gotta get some picks in. I'm over here feeling like you gotta go and check out the one in the bedroom. I'm feeling like I'm on a hot streak right now. I'm on a hot streak. Michelle Sessions, what's happening?
I skimmed through it. I was trying to get on the show. I saw a lot of green. Of green.
I got a strategy. I'm hits Ribby's runs.
Nice.
I'm hits Ribby's runs.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm a combo kind of kid.
Streakies.
Something.
The combo streakies or something.
Yeah, but we gotta get I gotta start getting your picks so I can get them out there. But we can talk about that. Let's talk about that. Sorry about that, though. But you know, when you get excited when you talk about the Shekels.
Shacklinaires.
So I think where we were at is coming to the fact that we're at the middle of the season. We're at the middle of the season, and it's been a pretty good season, and it's been some surprises, and then it's been some. We thought it would go like that.
Yeah.
I think the conversation was going to start there. So let's go.
What surprises of the season?
Oh yeah. Wherever you want to start with for your mid-season hot take. We can start at surprises if you want to.
My surprise.
What's your biggest surprise this season?
You guys want to go first? Go ahead, Jay.
I was about to say it'll probably be the Valkyries and the Wings. I did not expect the Wings to be top 4. If I think they top 4. I did not expect the Wings to be top 4. Like they had a good team. I just didn't see a top 4 team.
What else?
The Valkyries, I ain't see them being top 3. I seen them being probably top 6, but top 3. I think they number 2 right now, but I think they're a drop. But I ain't see them being top 2. I ain't see them being top 3 at all.
Okay.
Valkyries,
MJ? Go ahead. Jeremy, if you're ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say my biggest surprise, of course, is Minnesota being number 1. As the Lynx fan on the panel, I did not expect that. I'm gonna.
What's up, Bugs? You welcome to hit the link and come up and be a participant on the show if you're around.
Yeah, what's up, Bugs? Yeah, please sure. Good conversation, but
I don't know. Do we still got MJ?
I don't hear him.
Yeah, I don't got no sound on MJ if he's here.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go. All right.
I'm listening.
But yeah.
No, I was trying to make sure we still had you. I'm getting messages over here on StreamYard. So just working with you. Go ahead.
All right, but Minnesota being number 1 because I did not expect that. Olivia Miles being in the MVP conversation, did not expect that. I did not expect her to be this impressive, this fast. But that also shows, the greatness of Cheryl Reeves as a coach. But then also give credit to Olivia Miles. She's been playing amazing. She's led this Minnesota Lynx team. Led my Lynx to the number 1 seed, which is great.
Hey, I'm gonna go with 2 Robinson. The Mystics. I didn't have the Mystics coming in being the only team.
I did.
Mystics the only team.
I did not.
The Lynx, the Valks, and the Aces. They the only team. I just saw that stat coming into the show. I probably would have had something totally different that surprised me. That shot the shit out of me.
They did beat all 3 of them. That's true.
Yeah, they put the young hoes as they want to be called. They put that, you know what I'm saying? They put they stamp down. I was talking about already. Okikiola.
Yep.
Okikiola.
But yeah. Hey, shout out to them for that.
Shout out to the Mystics.
Shout out to the Mystics.
You hear? Give a show surprise of the surprise so far this season. And Bugs, I put the link in the chat for you.
The Mystics. I would not say it's a surprise because before the season I said that the Mystics was going to be that team that I thought that was going to make the playoffs as an 8th or 7th seed because I'm so I love their young core and I always kept saying that because they're always going to fight. Sydney Johnson is always going to have that team fight. If you're in a close game with the Mystics, they're going to keep fighting to the point where they could win at the end. You have to you can't let them in. You can't let them in a game that late. You can't let them in because then they're gonna have the confidence to where they're gonna beat anybody. The Mystics got the confidence to where they could beat anybody who, no matter who's on the court with them. If it's the defending champions, if it's a top contender, now the thing with the Mystics is that with the bottom teams, that's when they be struggling. But then when it's against the top teams.
That's because they don't be locked in.
Yeah. They'll be locked in. They look forward to the matchup.
But that's a young team. That's
Yeah.
a young team. They get up for the names. They like
Mm-hmm. They want to
the
prove
number
a
next to
point.
the team means something.
Yeah, they want to prove a point.
Yeah.
Let's see. MJ, are you here? You got your
Yeah, I don't.
Are you over there? You over there suspiciously quiet. What picks you putting in? You ain't
No,
telling
I'm just
nobody about.
listening. I'm listening right now because
He has a lot
kind
of
of
You
going
must-
through the game. Well, the game last night. And it classic situation where you let people hang around and guess what happens?
which
You end
which
up
game you talking about? The Vegas game?
Mystics Aces.
Mr.
So
okay,
yeah,
Go ahead.
I mean that was a game that congratulations to the Mystics. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean this is what happened when you let teams hang around, right? This is exactly what happens when you let teams hang around. So I don't the All-Star weekend couldn't come soon enough. Especially for a veteran.
So wait, let me ask you this: is that your most surprising thing of the first half of the season? Before we get into that game,
I don't know. I got to go back through my list, which I wrote down. It's somewhere in this pile of papers over here. I can't remember. I think I had Chicago in the playoffs and not Washington. And then somewhere about a month and a half ago, I wanted to switch Chicago out because of the injuries and some of the stupid things that they were doing that I didn't like as usual.
Yeah, that Rakia injury that messed them up badly.
Oh yeah,
100%. Badly.
Yeah, so I mean that would have definitely kept that.
But I'm at a point where
there.
I can't keep giving them that card though. Like some of the games that they played in,
I
they
don't know
should
if
have won.
I don't know if the Rakia thing messed them up the most.
No, not necessarily. But I'm talking about like record wise.
The Skyler thing might have messed them up the most.
Yeah, that messed them up badly too.
Well, you really
What's
want
up,
to
Bugs?
into
What's good,
Bugs?
What up,
Hey
Bugs?
y'all, what's poppin'?
You just in time. I'm about to dig into Chicago and Washington real quick.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, the young house?
Yeah, I don't really. To be honest with you, I don't really have too much of a surprise. I mean, you know, my Seattle Storm, I knew it was gonna be a rebuild year for them. A lot of good talent on that team, but yeah, it's just.
Hey, you know what's surprising about your Storm though is that they are determined. It seems to have Flau'jae be a face of that team. They are absolutely determined.
Well, it's the charisma. It's the business
is that what they're loving up there?
It's a lot of it. It's the business that she brings, the business attitude that she's brought to the team in itself. Seattle is. So
she's a tone setter.
You can make the argument for marketing.
She knows how to mix in with a number of different personalities, which is huge in Seattle because that's what Seattle is mostly. There's a lot of different personalities, a lot of foreign.
Is she the leader of the team?
No, come on, no.
No.
You don't really have a leader on that team except for.
Yeah. I want to make sure we all on the same page. Now, Bug said, "Hold on, wait though." So
but who would you want to be the leader though?
They want Dom to be the leader.
Right now,
that's
there should be
me.
a leader on that team. To be honest with you,
I would wait low key on Pham. I would wait till she's ready to give that to her. That's me personally.
But
here's the thing. It's a good conversation piece, to be honest with you. I mean, I mean, we could go through that with every single team. Young teams don't necessarily have to have a leader in themselves. To be honest with you, even I said it about the Valks last year.
On a young
we didn't really know who the leader was, but we knew that they worked together.
Well, MJ though, on a young team,
but that's not gonna last forever though.
But on a young team though, shouldn't the leader evolve, right? Like at one point, I think it was Mondo that talked about like as a coach, it's his team until
I was just about to say that
the team comes up and owns it. Like somebody has to step up and take the team over from the coach, right?
Ooh, that's a fair point.
I think you're a coach. You may be the only coach on the panel. I don't know if everybody else is coach, but what do you think about that? Like, this is a young team, so the leader needs to evolve. Like, I think it was Flau'jae was like, "Shit, we young. Like, Jade is only 1 year older than me. Like, it ain't a lot of leadership there." Your thoughts on that, especially with you being over there in Seattle, in that area?
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like I said, it's a young team, and one thing you don't want to do is establish force feed a leadership to a person that has not established with the team that they're going to follow that person.
Right.
That's the worst thing that you can do, because then you run the risk of splitting locker rooms up. We see this all the time, and even in established locker rooms, we see locker rooms split because people, I mean, I hate to bring it up, but I mean, she's always in the spotlight when it comes to that. Angel brings a leadership to teams, even when she's not demanding to be the leader. She's just trying to uplift the team in itself. And even that splits locker rooms at times. My thing with the Seattle team is it's a unique situation where you have a ton of young talent, undeniable young talent that has to develop. We're to the point where we have even some of the people on our panel are disappointed and feel that Seattle should be doing better, when the expectations are we still don't know who the leader of that team is outside of the charismaticness of Flage and also the lead by examples that you see from Dom and Fom at times. But we know that team is young. I mean, it's just like they said. I thought Melbourne was going to be a catalyst to certain things too, but she's really inconsistent. Like she brings a lot of energy, but she's really inconsistent. So it's hard to, like, I can put a C on any one of my players. It's usually going to be the older player if they're not the established leader. I'll put a C on there because they can go out, and if I need them to talk to the ref so the ref don't give me a tag, cool.
Let me ask you this. I think, well, let me see if you agree with this. I think that Jade would look different with a more veteran team around her, right? So, like, if they were leaning more into the Horsons and the Dolsons and who else is some of the veterans over there, she might look a little bit different, right? She might look a little bit different with veteran players, but with the young players, it's like, hey, let's hoop. I'm doing what you're doing. More maybe.
Here's what we've seen. One of the people that we've been talking about for a while now is Horston. When I see
Horston, I want Horston out of there.
No, I understand that, but we've been talking about her and how they're going to use her and why they haven't used her. But when she's been on the floor, she has been. She sticks out like a sore thumb. We know what type of potential she has, but it's a young team, and it's hard when you don't have consistent people doing consistent things on a regular basis. It's hard to lean on one person, even to actually, look at them as a leader on the team. I mean, I like Malanga. I don't expect her to be the leader of the team. I don't think she's mature enough for that, to be honest with you. And you can see it in the play on the court. She may be, she may be the best leader in the world in a few years, but right now, no. Like she's still trying to find her way through. Flage is going to fit in wherever she goes. That doesn't mean that she's going to be she's the right leader for this team at this time. She may be next year. Maybe next year it's the Flage show. I mean, I the other day I just saw I saw all three of them doing an interview when Flage was doing her English or French accent, and it was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. But that's who she is, though, right? We know who the people that know
Flage is an entertainer. She's an entertainer
and a businesswoman.
Right. I always think of Flage as like the ultimate glue player. She always does what's required for the team based off what the team needs at that moment. Especially when you're in a situation right now, there's no leadership, so she's trying to
wait. That's what you thought Flage did for LSU last year? She was a glue player?
No, I'm saying when actually like deployed properly, she matches out her fit on the team as the ultimate glue player, not as like the superstar of the team. But I always thought she worked best as like a
that's how you
as like a Robin to the best player.
Well, let me throw a wrench in that. Old Glitter and Glam was trying to make her a glue player when she should have been the leader of that team. She sure was. She did it. She did it for the last 2 years. Flage was at LSU. Tell me I'm lying.
No, I think that's what Buzz is saying. That's why it didn't work out.
Right. I'm not saying I think she can definitely be a leader. It's in her character too. The one thing that
No, but that's what I was saying though. She does what's required of the team at the time. If she needs to be vocal more than normal, she'll do that. If she needs to be the Robin to the alpha dog best player, she'll do that. She has the ability to morph her game depending on the scenario that she's in. That's what I was trying to say. My bad.
Yeah,
I didn't word that good enough.
it's Flage she is more than in just one thing, right? She's many things. So it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It can be hard to describe what she can do because she does a lot of stuff.
A lot of shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't begrudge her for any of her business dealings off the court. I don't see any of that stuff hurting her game on the court. Consistency, of course, we would love to see, but she's a rook. So I mean, we're spoiled by Olivia Miles being in a system that she fit. That they put her in, and she put to perfect piece to the puzzle. Like all rookies don't come in looking like that. They just don't.
No,
it's actually rare that rookies come in looking like that. We're spoiled.
I tell you,
it's very rare.
Letting Cheryl get her hands on Olivia Miles,
right,
was one of the worst things the league could have ever done.
Great point.
Not only did Cheryl get her hands on Olivia Miles, Lindsay Whalen got her hands on Olivia Miles.
That's who got their hands on Olivia Miles. It's
Lindsay Whalen.
I totally forgot about the Whalen's element to it.
Like that's the key. I don't think so.
That's Cheryl, y'all.
Yeah, it's Lindsay Whalen.
It's definitely Cheryl's system, right?
Yeah. Yes. Definitely the system. But Whalen's teaching her how to be tough. Right? Hopefully Whalens is going to help improve her defense because she still does stupid stuff on defense. But
she does.
Whalens was hard nosed and she played D defense. So don't get it twisted, y'all. People need to go back and watch some of her old stuff. That she may not have been the best athlete, but she was one of the best players on the floor every time she stepped on it. So
she is the greatest point guard in our franchise. So you give Olivia Miles Lindsay Whalen? Yeah,
that was crazy. That was crazy. What were y'all thinking?
It's real talk. That's real talk.
So I definitely want the. We're gonna change the topic a little bit. I definitely want to hear the panel's response to the comment on the. On the screen.
I was laughing at that. Yeah,
the Aces won't be in the top 3 by the end of August. They have a lot of top matchups in close proximity, just all on the road in a short time span. At the Fever, Dream, Lynx, and Liberty.
Okay, so to address this, because I was actually having this conversation on the chat with Deshaun Robinson. Deshaun Robinson is a Routes fan. I don't want to call him out, but I'm just.
Oh, okay. So he has a bias. Got it.
Yeah,
he ain't win nothing this year. Okay, thanks.
He said that the Valks will be the number 1 seed, and I respectfully disagree. I said that it would be either the defending champion Las Vegas Aces or the Minnesota Lynx, and then the Valkyries will end the season number 3. So go ahead.
Listen, I will give the Valkyries this. Like, what are they right now? 3, 2?
They're number 2 right now.
They're number 2 right now.
They're 1 game behind the Aces. So,
but they
have the same amount of losses. They have the same amount of losses.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
No. They got one more win. They're a half game up.
They got one more
on the Aces.
Okay.
Yeah. So they played one more game. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, shout out to the Valkyries. Like, great defense, best defense in the league, number 1 in defensive rating, got it. But no matter how many times they play the Aces, no matter what they do, they still to this day have no answer for Asia Wilson. So they can shut down every other team with their defense as they have. They can be a pest for every other team as they have. But that still does not change the fact that literally half their losses come from one team. And it's the team they can't beat.
2 teams, actually.
My bad.
Yeah.
Let me Aces and who?
But yeah, the Aces, mostly from the Aces, yeah.
And the Lynx.
In the
Lynx.
Lynx. Yeah, Lynx.
Let me and then Sal. No, I don't know who we are. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who we
Like,
is.
Whoa, who said that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you not hear
he's
me just
new.
wax
I don't know.
He's
I don't
new.
know.
He's new. He
Sal,
or she is new.
What's
sir,
that?
ma'am.
Is that late?
Sal, I don't know if you've been here before.
Come on now.
I don't know if you've been here before, but we do real basketball over here. So if you were talking to that person, please at them, because and then words matter. So we're not, whoever that was talking is. We not down on the Aces. The Aces is the motherfucking defending champs, and we will be again. That's my energy. That's always my energy about the Aces. So yeah, no, Sal, not weird. Who was that said that? Deshaun. So at Deshaun on that one. But welcome. You know what I'm saying? Greet the host.
Welcome to the conversation, though.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hey, how you?
Greet the host, greet the panel. You feel me? At them. There you go, Sal. Yeah, we on the same page. Yeah, we on the same page. We don't play that shit over here about the Aces.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, I just want to make sure you knew. Yeah, we ain't letting them do that.
And
Yeah.
Let me say this. Now, with those comments, I'm going to say this. We're entering the second half of the season. So now teams are going to start prepping for the playoffs. They're going to start getting their seedings in for the playoffs. So
we're not.
So, well, yes.
We're not. We're not.
We're
gonna start. We're gonna start prepping for the playoffs after we get back from the Worlds. We gotta pace ourselves. We got a lot of basketball to play still.
Yes.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is that the teams in the first half of the season that was doing bad, you're probably going to see those teams turn around in the second half, and your teams that was
I only see one, maybe.
Some of them.
Couple teams.
Okay.
Some of them. We'll see.
Well, I would not say they will not make the playoffs, but I'm saying they will be better than what they look.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Like for example, I'm going to be honest. I think the Atlanta Dream is going to be better than what they were this first half of the season. I think they're going to end the season top 4. That's just my.
They do got Bree Jones back.
Yeah,
So,
we'll
that's what I'm
see.
saying.
We'll see.
I'm sorry, family. Let me jump here real quick. Hey, Asia's not chasing Michael Jordan. There's no reason for her to chase Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't play WNBA basketball. Let Michael be Michael and let Asia be Asia. Asia's chasing greatness. Absolutely. Asia's chasing being the best player to do it in the dub. Absolutely. But chasing Jordan for what? You don't need.
She's not chasing a man.
For what?
She's not chasing Jordan.
That doesn't even make sense.
It don't.
You know why it doesn't make sense?
We gotta move away from always throwing these women against male. There's greatness in the WNBA.
Also, I don't understand this thing. I understand. Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. It's the greatest.
And he is. That's my GOAT.
Correct.
That's my
He's
GOAT.
the GOAT.
But AJ ain't chasing him.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think Asia gets in the gym and she's like, man, I gotta go 10 more minutes because if I don't, man, I'm not gonna get Michael. Like I don't think that's what I don't think that's what A in the gym on. You feel me?
But then I always hear fans always comparing, like other players on other sports. Like for example, Tom Brady, he's chasing Michael Jordan. Serena Williams, she's chasing Michael Jordan. LeBron chasing Michael Jordan. Asia, Maya Moore chasing Michael Jordan. Like you guys, there are other great players. Like I understand Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, but not everybody is chasing Michael Jordan.
Unless y'all are telling me that you use Michael Jordan as synonymous with excellence, she's not chasing Jordan. So if it's that, hey, she's chasing excellence, I get it, and if Jordan's just your way, like that's as excellent as it gets, 6-0 in the finals. I can understand
because he's
that,
their
goal.
Yeah,
but just in general, being like, yo, she's in the gym, you know what I'm saying, doing 10 more shots because the pressure is on her to catch Jordan. I don't think that's how she's moving. So maybe clarify how you mean it. But for me,
hold on. I'm not gonna let Jordan. You. As the one person on the panel that has the moniker of MJ Lover 23.
What you
I'm
got?
not going to sit here and let you guys sit here and bypass a few things. Let's establish a few things here for the first level thinkers in the troll.
What you got?
What you got? 23.
Wait.
We're gonna establish something real quick, just going forward.
Before I step away from the mic, are you talking?
What?
Say again?
Are you talking to me or are you talking in general?
In general.
I'm about to step away from the mic, but I can hear y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah. So here we go. One thing that some people need to figure out and most of the majority of people that come here, they already know. One thing you need to do is you need to get the grasp of comparison, right?
Mhm.
The NBA and the WNBA are two totally different sports. They are. The one thing that they do have in common is some of the lines on the court, and even the basketball is a different size.
Yes, commish.
The
Facts.
the strategies are a different size. The strategies are different from team to team, and even between the leagues themselves. There's different things. There's different ways that the NBA is played versus the WNBA is played. The comparisons of awards and championships are not comparable across the board. It is definitely weighted, and it's actually weighted in the favor of the WNBA if you really want to talk about it. Because if you're going to try to compare and say, hey, you're chasing Michael Jordan, so that means Jordan probably in this comparison, I'm just being devil's advocate here. You know me. I love going on the other side and turning things inside out. Jordan only has one defensive player of the year.
Ooh. And that's what Commish is probably talking about in the chat.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan has 6 titles, but that was in the span of like 8 seasons, which is still ridiculous. I mean, nobody's ever going to do that again. However, you have somebody that is probably right in the middle of their prime right now, working on 4 titles in 5 seasons. Right? I mean that, and even that in equivalence to, because they play half the games, right? It's just under half the games. However, this WNBA is much tougher than the NBA is. If you really want to compare how tough it is and what gets let go and different things like that, there's a reason why you guys don't like the NBA anymore, right? Because it's soft. They're complaining in the WNBA and having Congress get involved because it's too tough.
Well,
and it's always been tough for 30 years and so on and so forth. This is what the WNBA has been. It's the new fans that don't want to be touched. Those are the people that didn't get whooped. They got put in timeouts. They had to sit in the corner and all that stuff. You get no internet. Go to your room, no internet. Those type of things. Most of us didn't grow up like that. Most of us grew up with whoopings. We grew up with consequences for your actions, and we grew up with work. Earn what you get. That's what we grew up with. So that's what separates the WNBA from the NBA. WNBA is old school. The NBA, I mean, as many great talented players as there are there, comparatively speaking, is a softer league than the WNBA. So now when you're trying to sit here and say that one of our GOATs, if not the GOAT right now, is chasing a GOAT in another sport, where right now it's actually just super soft, that doesn't come across in our group as something that we can actually compare to. So until people actually get the grasp of women against women, you're probably going to get pushed back on any male comparisons to a women's sport in this group. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not the most sexy thing to say. It's not the most exciting thing to say, but it's the basic. That's your base. Understand the game of the WNBA first before you start comparing them to everyone else. That's the problem with these new fans. Yeah, talking about one player is the greatest player to ever play the game before they even touch the WNBA and don't like to be touched. Exactly. And don't play and is one of the worst defenders in the league. I've never seen a GOAT that doesn't
never
play.
Won a championship.
No.
Never won any championship at any level.
She got a gold medal with a bunch of all-stars on it.
And also, just to say this, like Auntie said, stop comparing the women to the men. Okay?
Yeah.
This is so amazing women's basketball players. If you want to compare Angel Wilson to somebody, compare her to Maya Moore. Compare her to Cynthia Coop. Compare her to Cheryl Swoops. Because those
Lisa Leslie.
Thank you. Compare her to those. All right. And if we're looking at, yes, Asia got 3, She's trying to get 4. Right now, Maya, Cynthia, and Cheryl all got 4. Asia could be the first player to get 5. She can't.
That's who she's chasing.
That's what she's chasing. She's trying to be the first player to get. Well, actually, no, she's not the first player to get 5 because Rebecca Brunson got 5. So,
No, she's trying to get 5 MVPs, 4 titles, 4 depoys.
Well, the point guard has 4, right? She got one with the
yeah, point guard.
Okay,
point guard got 4.
Yeah, Sue Bird. Like I'm thinking about like the superstars, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gray, Sue Bird, Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Coop, Tina Thompson, and Maya Moore. They got 4. I think I'm missing others. I think others also got 4.
Probably a few, but not many.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not that many people that have it. You also have to take into the fact they play 40 minutes a game. They don't play 48 minutes a game. Right?
Yep.
You have to. I mean, if you want to go per 36 minutes, which still is ridiculous, it's still weighted towards the WNBA when it comes to that. You just be mindful of the history of the WNBA. You know what? It's not. You can, if you have a phone and internet on your phone, there's no excuse for you not to take even a half hour or 2 sometime during the week, each week, to go back and look at and watch some of the old school, watch some of the GOATs from the past, watch Cheryl, watch Lindsay Whalen, watch Lauren Jackson, watch Candace Parker. Go back and watch them play.
Oof.
And then come back and look at this league, and then you're gonna see the same tough league with less calls.
Exactly.
I can't remember the last time a player had 19 free throws in a WNBA game.
It's crazy.
I can't.
Watch Christy Tolliver, and then y'all want to talk about who's the best.
Christy
Watch Christy Tolliver.
Ooh, Tolliver. Yeah.
That's a name from the past. Yeah, that's a name from the past. Yeah. So I mean, like coming full circle. Just one thing. I know we're going to talk about the Aces a little bit more later on, but the Aces. I mean, we're not anticipating them going, having a 16-game win streak to end the season. But the Aces are a veteran squad, period.
Right.
So if you guys are thinking that the Aces are going to be any lower than 3rd or even 4th, let's say they get down to 4th. If you don't understand whichever matchup that they get in the 1st and 2nd round, those teams are in trouble. They are.
Yeah, like you don't want to see the Aces going into the playoffs in the 1st round. You don't want to see the Aces.
No, you don't.
We may not have Kennedy Carter, but we did get Dana back.
Yeah.
Right? Dana's a 2-time WNBA champion, if people fail to realize that. So they're going to have the scoring punch that's needed. The main thing with them is they have to compensate for what I was rightly corrected last week because I definitely misspoke when I said that we needed a stretch 4. We need a 3. We need a versatile 3. We need a 3 that can play defense. We need a 3 that can knock down the open 3. That's what we need. Whether we get it or not, if we don't get it, then we'll compensate.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. Who can we even get?
Like, you would be surprised. What is available?
Is New York coming off a Laney anytime soon? Like, what's up with that?
I mean, that's the thing. It may not even be a mainstream name that they go out and get. Right? It may be somebody that we get for 2 second rounds, or maybe a 2nd and a 3rd round. It may be somebody like that. Somebody with good size, good length. Doesn't need the ball to be effective in their hand. It may be somebody that none of us are talking about.
I know
we know what we would like them to have.
Yes.
I know Cess was harping on Jordy Horston because the Seattle ain't using her, but definitely any
MJ,
kind of
you might as well get on board with the narrative, man. You might as well
y'all might as well go ahead and come
you the
up
one right up there.
Bro.
You the one right up there closest. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm glad you brought it up, but I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Like, bring up Joe.
You right up there. You right up there in the Pacific Northwest, man. Yeah, you need to go ahead and start it, okay? Jordan Horston to Seattle.
Jordan Horston to the Aces.
So I gotta start making the picket signs.
Jordan Horston to Las Vegas.
Jordan Horston to Las Vegas. Yeah, she would be the fit. She would be the one that is needed for sure. I mean, if Barker's out for the season,
let me call that out. Let me call that out. Hold on.
Deshaun talking spicy in the chat.
Deshaun Robinson, I've been seeing your chats.
Talking
Let me call that
spicy.
out.
Man, Deshaun, who your team, bro?
He's a Bahala guy. He a Bahala guy.
But let me say something because number one, he said. I heard a comment saying that Minnesota has
Get
not
in
played
this chat.
anybody.
What is he talking
First of all,
Yeah, read the chat. Read the chat.
Yeah, we played.
Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get to him.
Deshaun, would you like to come?
Like,
up
would you like to come?
Hey, would you like to come on and have this discussion with us?
The link is in the chat. Hey.
Because you calling out everybody's team. You
right. Everybody's calling every day, everybody's chat. Like all right.
You calling out my team saying that we didn't play nobody the first half. We played teams the first half. We played you guys twice and we beat you.
Hold on.
And that's probably why he triggered.
Hold on.
Oh, my fault, Auntie. My fault.
Hold on.
My bad.
My fault, Auntie.
Hey, so it's one thing for us to be able to have a conversation, but like this troll shit, we ain't even talking about that. So whoever, I don't know which wrench is in the chat. We don't even got time for this today. I have zero. Ain't nobody. Ain't even a fucking topic. Take that shit somewhere else.
Bye.
Take that.
Oh,
take
you
that
want him
shit
out
somewhere else.
here?
I don't know.
I can make it happen.
Wait, was she even brought up? Like, what did that even come from?
I don't even know where the shit came from.
Nobody talking about that girl.
I ain't even got time for that shit. So, yeah. I was comparing Asia with Michael because Caitlin Clark fans compare Caitlin and Mark. Oh yeah, no, we don't just do it.
Yeah, we don't do that.
We don't do that shit. We got a standard at this motherfucker.
Right. We talk real ball over here.
Exactly.
Yeah, you ain't.
But
no one brought her up. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's what I thought. So yeah, back to the topic at hand. I hope a wrench got that for me because I ain't even got time. I ain't even sound
pack that up.
I'm just not doing that shit.
He gone.
Bye.
Go ahead. Back to Deshaun's topic. Go ahead.
He ain't saying ain't nobody play nobody because he a Valhalla fan. But
yeah, he was just saying that
I don't. You know what? That's the whole thing. And you know me. You guys know me. What I say. We don't need trolls. We don't need trolls to keep it popping.
Why are they still in the chat? Why are they still in the chat?
Hey, who are you talking to?
Do I need to do it?
Yeah. Nah, he's still in there talking.
I do it.
I said.
Who, Deshaun?
I just want to know who he's talking to.
Man, get him out of here, man.
You wasn't supposed to send Deshaun out of here.
No. What's supposed to send Bursting whatever out of here? That
the person whose name was on the screen.
Who?
This guy here.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Bursting grab. So you sent Deshaun out there we was talking to?
Oh
no. Man, no, I wanted to cook him.
I gotta go get him.
You sent my dog to the shadow realm? Go get him.
My bad. Can I go get him?
You can get him. I think I got to. Go ahead. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna see if I
Deshaun was going to talk back.
Right. But it wasn't even him.
I mean, Deshaun, if you still listening, we wasn't putting you out. We had told you to hit the link to come up to have your conversation. So
my bad.
Yeah. Come on
back.
If
you can still see that link, hit that link and come on up. We can have a conversation, and I'm gonna see if I can bring you back into the chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was an accident. Oops.
That's why I said the person on the screen. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead with the conversation.
Yeah, Deshaun was just saying something about Aces ain't gonna win nothing. Lynx, Lynx did not really play nobody, and I'm like, because I said Aces and Lynx are gonna be top 2. I still believe that. I think the voucher.
Nah, he's just hurt. He's just hurt because his Valhalla is 2, and all of their losses come from us. So that's why he's mad. That's why he's mad.
Look, Valkyries are a great team. I said before the season
that
we will have a number 1 defense in the league because if you look at their personnel and you added Gabby Williams, it's amazing. But I don't think you guys are going to be better than the Aces or the Lynx. It shows in the regular season because you guys.
But Jeremy, what are the 2 things that the Valks are missing to keep them from getting to that next level? What are the 2 things that they're missing?
They're missing a go-to
dominant go-to scorer,
and they're missing the paint presses.
The third thing that they're missing is they live and die by the 3 for a lot of their point scoring.
I'm just saying the best. They're 3-and-D. All of them are 3-and-D.
It's very Boston Celtics.
They have shooters, but they don't have shooters. right? They don't
Correct.
The
have a Kayla
Valkyries, they got a bunch
McBride.
of role players right now.
Right. They don't
Like
have
it's
a AZ. They don't have a McBride. They don't have well, I mean, a Marina. I'll put it down. They don't
Yeah,
have
they
a
don't.
Marina. They don't have a Mabry. They don't have that type of 3-point shooter. But
Nah.
that's their thing.
Mhm.
They feel that they're adequate enough that they can make enough to win a series. In the WNBA, you're not going to get that opportunity to be able to get hot from the three. Maybe for a game, and depending on the matchup, yeah. But against a veteran team, against the Lynx, are they gonna shoot over 40% from three for the
nah,
series? No.
No,
not in the
Aces? No.
playoffs.
no.
Nah,
It's
not
just
in the
not. That's not
playoffs.
going to happen. They may be able to do it against like the Fever or somebody, or
Yeah, they'll be able to do
maybe
it against
even
a bad
Atlanta,
defensive team.
because
Yeah, they'll be able to do.
Atlanta goes to
Yeah, our
sleep
defense
sometimes too.
trash.
New
Like
York
I
too.
don't.
Atlanta
I'm
goes like
still trying to figure
sub-zero
out
for
how.
Defense trash. So yeah, they'll be able to do it
Wait a
against
minute.
us.
We have an Atlanta fan on the panel right now. I mean,
Man, the
it
Valkyries
took
3-0
Canada
against
to get
us.
in there for a layup for y'all to take that at the
But
buzzer the other night. That
but
shouldn't have
no
been a close
lie,
game.
Atlanta can't even
Man,
talk about Bahala either because that perimeter D shuts them down
That should
every
not have
time they
been that
play.
should not have been a close game.
Like
it
Atlanta,
every
shouldn't
time they
have.
play, they get shut down.
I mean,
Jay,
Atlanta, they can't play a consistent 40 minutes. That's their problem. They have good stretches, but then it's just like I don't know. We want to do the same thing as the Valkyries, jack up 3-pointers, and we don't
but
play defense. So
you guys,
it's like
you guys
that's
have a
what I'm
squad
saying.
that
Like,
can match up, though. You guys have a
Yeah.
squad, a 12 that can match up with the Valkyries. It's just the
Right.
defense is consistent.
Yeah.
And also the shot making.
yeah,
You guys have the shots then.
yeah,
Also, I do think that you guys may have, and I'm talking to Jay. Jay's the Atlanta guy, right? My
yeah,
fault,
yeah.
Jay. I think you guys seriously are gonna have to start considering questioning the hierarchy of the team because I have said and I will continue to say, if you run it through leash, you have an easier go of it. But
Right.
when
That's
you
what
try
Jay
to
been
get
saying
Ryan, when you
too.
try to get Ryan, when you try to get Ryan going and Ryan go 4 for shooting tornadoes and try to, be the hero and shoot the three early in the shot clock in the fourth quarter when you're trying to win. I've seen too many like glitches in the clutch for me to trust that. Now, if you're winning games and 9 times out of 10 it's leash leading the way 25, 28, 29, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, you have an easier go of it.
I agree. Like the team should go through leash. Like we shouldn't be relying on Ryan Howard. We should rely on leash. Most of our wins have came from Alicia Gray leading us. Ron
Well,
Howard needs to play off of Alicia Gray instead of her trying to make Alicia Gray play off her.
what was the main gripe that we had, even with Gamecocks fam, when it came to Leash, is Leash needs to be more aggressive, in which
Yeah,
she is
I
this year.
agree.
She's actually
She's
being
being
more
more
aggressive,
aggressive. Yeah,
but she's still there's time where she will defer to Rise. I mean, this just the
true.
way she is. That's the type of player and personality that she has, and it's to success and detriment at times, but the what I keep seeing, and here's why you can't discount Rye, is that Rye can sleepwalk her way, to 15 and 2 or 3 steals and
Yeah,
maybe a couple of assists, 2 or 3 3-pointers. It's the inconsistency that a lot of
right.
us are to the point where like something's got to break. Right? Something's got to break. She's one of the better defenders on the team, if not the best
She's the
defender
best
on the
defender on the
team.
team. I give her the nod on that,
Right?
but
You
I don't
can't,
see
but
it consistently though, like you said.
there's not it. You cannot get enough for her if you did move her because
No, no,
and let's be serious. They're not going to move her,
they're not
but
moving Ron.
at least
She
not
was
this
their number
season.
one overall pick. Yeah, they're not
Right,
moving her.
exactly. So you're not going to move her. The only thing that you can do is try to adjust your attack with her. And as of now, we're still trying to figure out. And I really hope that Big Mama being back. Well, I guess I know there's a Big Mama, but she is a Big Mama.
Did my breach
Her
on? Yeah,
being
yeah.
back will help because that's what separates the dream from the Valks.
Right.
She is the low post threat.
Yeah,
on offense and defense.
definitely.
Right? Even if she's not going to block your shot, she's going to give you a hard foul and make you think about coming in the paint. Right? That's what the Valks don't have. And that's what separates Atlanta from the Valks at this point. You may have Valks have the number one defense, but when it comes to situational, I'm going in the post, they're going to have to double her.
Yeah, right.
They're going to have to double. And then when they do double, it's getting kicked out to Lease, it's getting kicked out to Ryan, it's getting kicked out to Canada, it's getting kicked out to Pow Pow. Atlanta has enough shooters to make people pay.
Yeah, we do.
And the rebounding.
And rebounding, right?
Right? You lost BG.
Valkyrie's not a strong. They're not a strong rebounding team. The Valks.
Yeah, you lost BG last year. Y'all was led the league in rebounding. You still lead the league in rebounding. You got Angel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
right,
rebounding and defense wins championships. And Atlanta's closer to that next level than the Valks are. Even though I rock with both teams. So
yeah, I just think it's really like the coaching part of it too. Like Smeshko, he sometimes loses his team the game because I think Medina should be getting more minutes.
One second, y'all. Treckerstein, I don't know where the hell you sent Deshaun. Did you ban him or you put him out for 24 hours? What did you do?
I timed him out for 24 hours.
Okay.
Can I untime him out?
If you can still see him, I can't even find him.
No, I don't.
On my back end, yeah, he gone.
Yeah, I apologize too.
My bad.
I apologize too.
But with that said, I would say I don't really have, like I said, we're circling all the way back to Cess's original question as far as surprises. I don't have a surprise except for, and I wouldn't even call Chicago a surprise. I mean, it just based off of how the season's going for them. This is kind of par for the course. And Cess talked me down off of a ledge, off the top branch of a tree about the recruitment of players to Chicago, because on paper, this team is supposed to be a 4 seed, maybe a 5 seed, right?
Fully healthy.
If everybody was healthy,
if everybody was healthy, this team is dangerous.
Should be in the middle.
This team is dangerous. Right. There'll be a top 6 seed if this team is healthy.
I had to be, and I didn't believe it. And I went and I looked at the numbers. I looked at, past performance. I looked at the positions, the roles people would play. And it looked like, the only thing that we were worried about, point guard position, and if you're going to get Camilla enough touches for you guys to be successful.
Yeah, right.
Part of that, little injuries marred all that. And Skylar is going to be Skylar wherever she goes. If you don't like her leadership style, you're going to have an issue. Period. Because she holds people accountable and herself. She does. We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen her get into it with some of the greats that ever play in the WNBA because they didn't see eye to eye. I mean, it is what it is. You got to hold yourself accountable to your actions. Skylar came in to be the leader of that team. Am I wrong, or was it somebody else that we were thinking about? Because I knew as soon as she hits the team, I know it's gonna go through her. I don't know. Sloot, I know.
Skylar and Rakia.
Right. And even Rakia is a little bit young. I think Rakia was in the perfect position to do what she did. She could just come in and do what she does. Skylar would handle the rest of the leadership things, and then she can grow into it. Now, with that said, let's. I mean,
excuse me 1 second.
Of course, we hope she has a speedy recovery. But Taylor,
I see William Roy asking like how to join. What was it that you wanted to bring to the panel? It's not just like a.
You're a little bit low, Cess.
I said I see William Roy in the chat asking how to join. I don't even really know you from the chat. So what did you want to talk about? And then we'll see if we invite you up to join. It's not just like an open panel where we just having people pop up and hang out. Bam.
Yeah, this ain't the Howard Stern show.
So let us know. Let us know what it is that you want to talk about.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
You getting up here talking about
Miracle Rider, what's happening?
Yeah. So with that said, I think I gotta go through. I'm probably gonna have to count on Cess to actually go through my list. I think you have a list of our preseason.
Yeah, I hope she do.
I'm
yeah,
only
I'm
changing
gonna
one
do that too.
team.
Oh,
I'm probably
you
only
know,
changing
I
one team.
think I gotta
I
change
took
like
notes.
2 teams.
I took notes. Yeah.
Took the notes.
But since we are on Chicago, we
Uh-huh.
got to talk about yesterday. That was the one. That was the one.
Man.
Yeah.
We got to talk about yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got.
So
Let's go.
Yeah.
it's under a minute left. You're
Mhm.
up by 8 points. Okay. Sabrina gets the ball and goes to the corner on the left side. He goes to the corner. Azarae is guarding her. Natasha Cloud is guarding her.
So 1 second.
Go ahead.
So you said back is Nations of Vouch. So Nations of Vouch. That's you, Deshaun?
Is
No,
he?
I don't
All
think
right.
so because I be seeing
Wait,
Nations of
wait,
Out.
I see Nations of Vouch.
No, it might be him. You never
But
know.
I don't know. It might be. My bad.
When I ask a motherfucker a question, let them answer. Is that who you is?
Yeah, my bad.
Because
It might be them.
because the commission said yeah.
You know, Commissioner's always right. Go ahead.
And it appears that they saying the same shit that they was just saying, right? The commission ain't no fool.
It might just be.
Yeah, the commission ain't no fool. Look, we've been doing this for a minute now. So I mean, go ahead, let's own it.
Well, here's the thing. Y'all gotta let it play out because Cess and Commish are part-time prosecutors, and the people will tell on themselves if you give them enough rope to do it. So don't answer let them answer their questions, and we can determine what is what from their answers.
Yeah. What they call it?
Cross-examination?
Nah. With the evidence, the chain of evidence.
Oh, the chain of evidence, yeah.
Instead, we gotta make sure the chain of evidence don't get.
What up, Frank? Right?
You said you independent. That didn't answer my question.
Independent.
See, it'd be shit like that.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah.
So
so here's the thing, because all of a sudden, out the blue, when Deshaun went away, Nations of Valkyries popped up saying the exact same shit Deshaun was just saying.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh man, I like the detective part of the show.
But we've been doing this shit. We've been over here doing this shit too long. But like we know to look for that bullshit in the chat. And then here's the thing, Nations of Valkyries, because I asked you a direct question. If the next thing in the chat ain't the answer, it don't even matter if you is or not, because you won't be here. You feel me?
I ain't gonna do it this time.
No, I'm gonna do it. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Okay, just in case I get somebody else out of here.
Hey, listen,
I might get rid of the Truckenstein by accident.
Let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm loaded up this bitch. You ain't got to worry about it. You heard me?
All right, Cess, I got a question. If you have it in front of you. Where it's either out of Chicago or Washington. Which one did I have in and out of the playoff? Because everybody else.
Let's take a look. Let's take a gander.
I think I'm good on just about everybody. I think those are the only two.
So
it's one of the two.
Jay was like, hell no on the Mystics being in the playoffs. He was like,
ooh,
no.
Hell no.
Yeah, I did say that. I had the Mercury in there, I think.
Dave said no. Jeremy said no. They was like, fuck them. They out.
Oh,
I was just questioning the age, the talent. Never.
The only people that stuck it out for Washington was you, MJ.
Oh,
wow.
Well,
you was the only one. I didn't have him. You were the only one that had. Yes, wow. But remember, MJ, you had you tried to pick 10 teams too. So
no, that was me. That was
no. I'm teasing him. I'm teasing him.
That was me.
I know who it was.
Right. Thank you, Gamecocks. Yeah, I did. I had Chicago out, but then I brought them back.
Wait. She said you didn't finish your tape.
Oh,
Which one?
Oh, on the game yesterday.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
ahead and finish that.
So I was gonna say, so Sabrina hits the corner three. Azure and Natasha Cloud and guarded her. Okay, she hits the three. She hits the desperation three. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Chicago is bringing the ball up. What is it? Courtney Vandersloot bringing the ball up. Basically forgetting that you had a shot clock. You have the ball. You have the ball on top of the key. You pass it to Cloud. Cloud is also waiting, forgetting that there was a shot clock. And then she starts maneuvering, pivoting back and forth. Defenses played well on her. Then you pass it back to Sloop. Sloop drives, and then you pass it back to Camilla. Shot clock violation.
Hold on one second. For everybody that keep hitting my chat asking me how you join the box, the way you join the box is tell us what it is you want to talk about. It ain't just a hit the link and pop up. You feel me?
You can.
That ain't how I do it over here. This is normally a conversation between us that are up here this week. Bugs, we invited up because she's been here before. But if you got a point that you really need to get off, and it's going back and forth with the chat, then sometimes we like hit the link and come on up here like that. So, Chantel, let us know what it is that you want to talk about. But somebody else asked the same thing. William Roy. So yeah, y'all have to tell us what it is y'all want to talk about. We don't just, we just it ain't just willy nilly like that. So
I was just gonna say willy nilly.
And also,
go ahead.
So yeah, and shot clock violation, and then the next play, Stewie inbounds the ball to Sabrina. Sabrina hits the three again to bring it down to 2, and then the next possession, when the Liberty got the ball back. Sabrina drives, Azure Stevens is guarding her, hits the layup, and then they call it N1. First of all, that was not an N1. Okay, referees, in my opinion, they screwed. They messed up on that call because that was not no N1.
Yeah, Jeremy, but you can't put yourself in that position. Though.
Yeah, like
you know
to me, it was on Azure. Like you just should let her have a layup at that point.
Exactly.
Got past
you gotta let her go on that one.
She got past you.
But the way she drives, she did not put no contact. She drew the contact. She drew the contact, but it's not. She drew the contact, but had her arm in Sabrina's shoulder. Sabrina's shoulder. That was just a regular tangle. It wasn't like she was like hitting Sabrina or shoving Sabrina. And then when Sabrina went up for the layup, her hands was this way. Her hands went back, and then they called the N1. That wasn't no N1. That wasn't no foul.
I'm just looking at the play.
Please, 1 second. Hey, yes. Chantel, your friend want to join. He a fan. What do he want to talk about? What do he want to say?
And who's his team?
Who is this team? Who is he? You feel me? Like we're in the thick of this conversation right now. Like, who is it? What do they want to say? And then, like, you putting your name out there for him, like, what's happening?
That's good. It's good he has advocates.
Yeah.
Whoever
about the Atlanta coach and team. Okay, William, that's what you want to talk about. Okay,
yeah, we'll get into that too.
Let us know what your actual topic is in the chat. Just here. Let me say this. For those of y'all that ain't never been here before, but I think. So this is what I mean. So I think they're saying about the ATL coach and the team. I think is what they're saying. I don't know. Okay. But here's the thing. This is fan court. These people come up and talk every week. It's a show that we do together every week. Okay. Do we give opportunities for people to hit the like? Hit the like and share all the time. But hit the link and come up. Yeah, sometimes when we notice that we going back and forth and it's a lot of typing on one topic, and it's easier just to bring a person up to talk, then we do that. But we vet the conversation before it happens. You feel me? And if and then you got to tell us too, like, and then too, like if it's your first time here, you don't get to bring the potato salad. You feel me? Like that ain't what they at. You bring the plastic forks or the plastic cups or some shit first, and then we warm you up to bring in some main dishes. You feel me? Like we gotta get to know you. I'm just keeping it a buck here. Because I know it worked different places on different channels. Okay. So I wanted to make sure that I took the time to explain that. Bugs got invited to pop up because Bugs has been on the show before. If it's a hot topic that we gonna get some good dialogue on, hey, we'll think about it. But you gotta let us know what it is first. And the other thing you gotta do is come in the chat, at least follow the rules. Greet the host, greet the panel, greet the chat, bring your megs, be respectful, keep your feelings out the Mariana Trench. If you're not talking to me, at who you talking to. And then we go from there. Y'all feel me?
Yeah, bring the plates, the forks, and the napkins.
Yeah, we don't just. You can bring you bring like the club cups and stuff. Then we try you out with the mashed taters and gravy or something first. I mean, we step you into it. All love though, fam. Let us know what the topic is, and then we'll let y'all know. Let's get it back to the topic.
So I was just piggybacking on you, Jeremy. I'm watching this. I'm watching that play. Go ahead. You got it.
Oh no, I just wanted to say one more thing. Also, when you come in, let us know who your team is, WNBA and college, if you watch college, and also let us know how long you've been watching women's basketball, how long you've been a fan of women's basketball. Because with these new women's basketball fans, the discussions could be a little muddy. So let us know how long you've been watching women's basketball.
Yeah,
even if you're a new fan, cool, but just know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the new fans have to be vetted for sure. No, so here what I'm saying. Once you're beat, and it's not a 3-pointer. Once you're beat, you have to take that step away, and that's what she didn't do. Right. She took that step towards. If she misses the layup, then she can get a rebound. But you have to take the step away. You almost have to give that up and just keep your 1-point lead because it was like 15 seconds left after that.
Yeah, it wasn't that much time.
They had to
so
foul.
I would have just gave it up.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. They had to foul. If you don't foul, they have you. I mean, it is. I don't get. This is the thing. It was soft. It was 100% soft. I get
it was soft. The rest was. But we could see who
situationally. She's a veteran. She knows better. Yeah, she knows better.
Yeah,
right. Because what does the WNBA need more than anything else is drama and
better refs.
Exactly, better refs. Yes, they think.
But also that.
I mean, I was trying to skip over that part. It seems like obvious.
Yeah,
but they want drama and suspense, right? The way that you make sure that your team has a better chance to win is you have to step away from that play. Okay, I got beat. They got the layup. We're still up 1. Let's get the ball in bounds or call a timeout and move the ball, or whatever the case may be. She's a vet.
I get it.
Right? It's not all her fault that they lost, but in that sense, I say it all the time. Jeremy, how long you been knowing me, and how long have I been saying sometimes you have to give certain plays up? You have to, whether it's if you're in foul trouble.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? So that's what I got. That's what I got.
But then also, I could give you 3 games where this has happened. Okay, you said to give certain plays up.
Right.
2. Remember. The last game against the Dream.
Yeah.
Dream won that game.
Yeah.
You gave up a wide open layup to Jordan Canada.
Yeah.
Jordan Canada drew and got a wide open layup because you was
that was miscommunication.
Well, that was bad help side too. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad help side too.
The game against the Liberty when Sydney Taylor was going off, you gave up a wide open layup to Sabrina. That should have been contested.
Right.
And
that is true.
And then the foul, and remember the game against Dallas, Natasha Cloud literally has her hands behind her back.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Right.
That was not a foul.
Yeah.
And I'm keep looking at the recap because I'm always rewatching the games. Yeah. I'm looking at the recap. I'm looking at that shot like 7-8 times straight.
Right.
Look, man, the refs just not on your side. That's just how it be sometimes. Like the refs just not on your side.
That's the frustration of getting a bad whistle.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not trying to blame it on the refs because that's Chicago's fault at the end of the day. Because you keep giving up these
Yeah.
leads in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
that's
it to go to
that's
that,
been
for
their
it to be in
problem to
that
me.
situation.
Well, why'd they put up the quick shot? Why'd they put up the quick shot once Sabrina hit that ridiculous three? I just saw it again.
Yeah, that was
You
crazy.
don't give up any more threes.
Yeah.
Right. Everything
Right.
should be twos, no matter what. Even if
True.
you're just washing, opening up the velvet rope and letting them walk to the hoop, everything should be a 2, no matter what. In that,
I mean,
at
just
that
low
point.
IQ.
That's
Just
second
low
one.
IQ.
That's
But it
second one
shouldn't
Natasha
be.
Cloud for. That was
Be-
Natasha Cloud.
Yeah,
You were
these are
right.
vets. You a vet.
Yeah, I mean,
like, you should have a higher IQ
is
than
Sloot
that.
not on the floor? Is she the one that
Yeah,
they brought
she-
back? That's supposed to
Yeah.
be leading the team?
You're supposed to be the leader. Yeah, that is true.
Okay. I'm just asking questions. So
Yeah, like you don't give up threes when you up 3. Like I don't get why teams do that.
I agree. Because that second three, 2 dribble, and then Sabrina goes up. And I'm like, Natasha Cloud, put a hand up.
right.
Put a hand up. Or
Yeah,
prevent
she
her
even put a
from
hand
getting the
up. Like I
shot.
don't know. Natasha Cloud been playing some low IQ basketball this season. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I won't. From what we know of Natasha Cloud, she is an energy player, and she had worked on her 3-point shot with New York.
True.
She has not been the consistent player that we think she should be with her ability, because she has the ability, but it's focus at this point, right? Knowing your matchups, knowing where you can, when you can get yours and when you can't, and keeping your head in the game when you're getting bad whistle or something doesn't go right. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah, she don't stay composed to me.
Right. She doesn't stay. Yeah, that's a great word for it. She doesn't stay in composure in situations where she is needed to be composed, because now she's a vet. She's one of the vets.
Right.
With New York, you had enough vets over there to handle different things. She could just go out there and play, and she played great at times when she was there.
Yeah, she played great in New York.
I just don't like now. It's like Cess says, styles make fights.
True.
You know what I mean? They make
styles make fights for sure.
Even if you're on a team, schemes make fights. Schemes determine whether or not you're going to be successful or not. Ask Olivia Miles.
That is true.
Right? If Olivia Miles gets put on the Washington Mystics, she has some success, but are they number 1 in the league? Probably not.
No.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just don't. It's disappointing. I was going to say frustrating, but it's more disappointing than frustrating with Chicago Sky.
Both.
Yeah, I mean it's a good mix of both, because you have the injuries where we know they could be a better team, but then you have enough players. You have the emergence of Taylor, Sloot's back. You have Camilla
back. You still got a
Williams
dominant
is more
post player,
aggressive this
Camilla.
year, which is weird to me. They give her the ball on the break more than they do.
They
Camilla
give
did miss that layup on the way to the hoop. It was
Camilla did miss the layup, but
I
don't know. I just feel like it shouldn't come down to that. It just shouldn't come down to that. Yes, Camilla missed the layup. They called a soft foul,
but we have to call we have to call everything. Right?
Yeah, Camilla missed the layup.
They don't give her the ball,
I was
and
like,
we do
what?
bad. But when she gets the ball, especially in times where plays need to be made, she has to make those plays. Now the foul was ridiculous.
That was the bad
foul.
What?
MJ, hold on. Remember in the past as fan coach, you always say listen to what the announcer said. Camilla missed that.
Y'all skipping over a commission.
What?
Oh, my fault, commission. I've been ready to address that.
Discuss.
Yeah, I was going to point that out.
Cloud getting the tech before the half.
That was just dumb to me.
I mean, are you surprised by that though?
I'm not
surprised. But
she's been showing frustration the whole season.
Why would you slam the ball? That's stupid. You know you're.
But that's the whole thing. Why? There's another player that I like to label as the one amongst other names. Got a call and ended up kicking the ball. He got a delay a game warning, and was mystified on why they got that.
MJ, she damn sure knew she wasn't getting that call. She damn sure knew that wasn't coming. Come on now. Come on.
I mean,
it pisses me off.
But Natasha Cloud, you have to be better in that moment.
Right.
You have
your team already down.
You have to be better in that moment.
That is true.
Your team is already down.
I have to throw this out to you real quick, MJ, because you said if Olivia Miles was on the Mystics, would they be number one? They might not be number one, but they would definitely be in the playoffs. Remember?
Oh yeah, That's my point. That's my point.
The only team to beat the Lynx, the Valks, and the Aces, and all we said that they missing is a point guard. Now she don't bring no defensive point guard.
I think they already got enough defense.
I trust her over little head, big legs,
but she still don't got those.
I'm gonna say this. If Raven Johnson was on the Mystics, they would be top 5.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Sky lost by how much? They lost by 1.
They lost by 1.
They
1
lost by
point.
1.
It's 1 point.
Cloud honestly has lost them so many games, and you're right.
And the last,
I'm glad you said it, Commish. I wasn't gonna say it.
And let me tell you this. I agree, Commish. But let me tell you this. The last 16 games, 9 out of their last 16 games, going to the Atlanta Dream game that they played in June, they lost by 8. They lost by 8 points or less.
Yeah.
So all of those games,
those close time games. Those close games. Most of the Chicago's got games that I watched.
Oh no, Sal, all good, Sal, all good. We here for the convo.
That's borderline because the Seattle Storm this season are 1-10 in clutch games.
That's
a young team.
That's a young team. Yeah, right.
So the Chicago Sky, that's a bad look for them. We expect to. I mean, even against the Fever, we expect to Seattle. I mean, I know Commish was yelling at the screen too at the Storm because they should have won that game.
Oh yeah,
no way they should have lost that game. So but the Sky don't really have cover. The youth is not a cover for the Sky. They should be winning those games.
Yeah, like you can't use that excuse when it comes to Chicago because y'all got the vets.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
Go ahead.
You guys gotta let me know because you guys gotta let me know. I've given the coach. You know me. I give coach a lot of rope.
Man,
you guys gotta tell me how much is it his fault now?
I don't know, but I can't even say it's his fault though. I really can't. Like he's not telling the players to foul on and 3-pointers and driving to the basket. Like I don't know. I can't really put a lot of it on Tyler Marsh.
That part's true for sure.
But guys, if this was Teresa Witherspoon, she would be fired mid-season.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
If this was Teresa Witherspoon giving up these leads in the fourth quarter, she would get fired mid-season.
Right.
So, or if this was any other coach, but then for some reason Tyler Marsh still. And I'm not trying to put all the blame on Tyler Marsh because it's the players' fault too.
Yeah.
Because they be dumbfouling. They be dumbfouling also. They be dumbfouling and take it, and their shot selections be bad.
But here's the thing, though, Jeremy. Do you think? And this is hypothetical. I'm just throwing a hypothetical out here. You know,
no problem. Go ahead.
A second year, maybe a third year, second year. Teresa Witherspoon, who is a defensive coach because she was a defensive player. Do you think that they would be playing better situational defense at the end of games? Because she is not the offensive architect. She is more of a defensive. And you can tell by the way that she had Kennedy Carter had the triple green light. Would she let the scorer score and basically have the good defensive foundation in the back in the second year or third year?
I think
would it look better than it does now?
If Teresa Witherspoon was the coach,
yeah,
I think so because you saw some of it that first season. Because in their close games, they would defend. They would pressure up and defend.
Right.
I think what hurt them in those close games was offensively, but defensively. You would have Camilla and you would have Camilla and Angel on the block, but then you would have, Michaela Anuwede. You had Anuwede. You also had Kennedy. I mean, the only liability on the front on the backcourt was Kennedy defensively.
Yeah.
But most of the time, they were able to get stops. I still remember the game against Indiana, in Chicago. When Angel had a great game, but they were able to get a stop on that play.
Right.
Kennedy wouldn't even be on the sky to throw out on like that. Yeah, I mean, but Kennedy would be on the floor. Like if you would put Marina because Marina was also on that team, Kennedy would likely be on the floor during the fourth quarter at the time. I even remember
being relative.
I mean, I think it depends on what part of the season it's in.
Even if it's not
I don't think Kennedy was
it's some
the whole
score.
time.
They're bringing in the score to replace
the
18 points a game
Evans.
that she was averaging. Somebody's coming in where Spoon is going to say, all right, you guys do this. On defense, you're going to do this, though.
Melo wasn't even utilized on the teaspoon, the sun rose-colored glasses.
I believe that. I mean, I'm not.
Can't even disagree.
Do I have
with
to get
that.
on my soapbox again? I mean, I think it's halfway broken. I've been on it so much.
So we remember what was going on that year, right?
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, that season Camilla was hurt, and then they started
for the first part.
But then she came back later. The game against.
They were also the only team to start 2 rookies, right?
Right. Yes. That's correct.
And they had a massive. They had players playing out of position and had a massive problem getting the ball, getting post entry into the bigs to Angel and Camilla.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't get me started on that. Dana Evans throwing the ball over the backboard to Camilla. I'll never forget that. I just can't. I can't forget that. I just can't.
Dana, you ain't throwing it to Wemby now.
Right, and it's not her natural position, right? She's not a point guard.
No, she's not a natural point guard.
But she's not. She's a scorer. She is an undersized 2. And
you got to give
we
Dana
saw that with the
easy target. You got to give her an easy target to pass the ball to.
Well, if you go back to the championship year, she played like that too. And I get that. But here's the thing: it is revisionist history. But when a person comes out and shows you who they are, you have to listen. You have to respect it, because that's the same way she played when they won the championship when she was with the Sky. The same way. There's not that much difference. She wasn't feeding the post; she was shooting. When she got open shots,
she's not really a passer.
No, I mean she can. It's not like she can, but that's not her strength. She plays defense and she can score. She's lightning quick. She's one of the quickest in the WNBA, which a lot of people don't realize. But she's a scorer, so I had to tip my hat.
And that's all the guards at Louisville. It's the same thing with Haley Van Lith.
Oh yeah.
But y'all talking like Carter would be there. Miller wasn't utilized. Don't make me hit this link, y'all.
Wait, what do you mean?
I ain't say
revisionist history.
No, I was saying would be there. Wait, I was saying Carter would be on the floor in the final minutes. That's what I was saying.
Well, I think she's saying that Kennedy wouldn't have even been there the next year. That's what I think she said.
Yeah,
no, that's not what I was talking about. The commission. I was talking about like on the floor, like on crunch time. Like Kennedy would be on the floor. That's what I mean. Like in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Especially after Marina got traded. After Marina got traded, Kennedy was on the floor, but she was a mismatch. She was a liability on defense. That's what I was saying. Not that.
But that was where you had, if the Twin Towers were on the floor at the same time, which a number of times they weren't, anybody that gets past Kennedy has to face the Twin Towers. It just made it made them have to kick it out, and it may be an open 3, but you weren't getting a whole lot of paint points on the Chicago Sky when they were both in the game.
Right.
A lot of time, and if we really want to talk about history, Camilla had to guard 2 people a lot.
Yes,
a lot.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people don't realize. When they come off when they go off the pick and roll, and whoever's guarding the ball gets lazy and tries to hang with the big instead of fighting over and getting back so Camilla can help and recover. Camilla ended up having to guard 2 people.
True.
Because they played the pick and roll so bad. And then when they swung it around, and her man ended up getting the layup, they blamed Camilla for it. Go back and watch. Camilla was notoriously guarding 2 people. So, and that goes to the defense. That goes to your teammates. That goes to trusting that, hey, I'm going to fight over the screen and recover so you can help him recover, so we're not giving up layups. I'm not ball watching. I'm not going under screens, giving up threes. Right? That's all a teammate thing. Like Camilla has her faults in some of this stuff, but for the most part, she comes from a program that drilled her enough to be able to defend.
Yeah.
She knows what basic defense is. She knows what basic team defense is, and she played it to the best of her ability. Her teammates have to back her up. Otherwise, she's getting blamed for a lot of stuff that's not her fault.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago didn't really have a defensive personnel to me, like when Teaspoon was there.
They were adequate enough, though.
Yeah, they had some solid defenders.
I mean, even if they played a zone, it would have been better or whatnot. But
Right.
Teresa Witherspoon is not known as a zone defender. She's a get up in your shirt defender, and
Yeah.
that's
More
and you can tell
man-to-man.
that's how she drilled a lot of the players that were on the team. There was a number of players that couldn't do them. When they traded for Banham, hey, Banham 8 3-pointer in a game. Banham, we know
That's
what
a
she can do.
horrible trade, but
Defense is not one of them.
yeah.
But the
Did
trade
you
had to happen.
did you see this? We can't say Teaspoon as a coach of this team would be successful because of all the reasons that she listed.
That's if you believe that all the negative stuff would have continued the way that it did. They were one game away from the playoffs with all the stuff that went on. They were one game from the playoffs.
I believe that if Marina did not get traded, they probably would have made the playoffs this season.
No.
I think they.
I don't
don't
think
think
so. I don't believe that. Just because it's what I stated while it was happening. I don't believe Marina wanted to be the leader. I don't, and they were counting on her to be the leader.
But there were games where Marina would go on a hot streak and then it would cause.
I mean, that's Marina. We know what Marina gonna do from that perspective.
And with Teaspoon, Chicago always played hard. They always played tough. It was always close. So that's why I feel like, and also with Marina's offense, I feel like it would have. Like I remember one of the games one game when Marina was there, they beat the Liberty and they also beat the Aces that season.
Yeah.
I remember they beat.
I mean, you gotta had a fight in the wheel as well.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They also made it.
I gotta. The only pushback that I have on that, because Mabry's gonna be Mabry. She's been that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
she's gonna be who she is.
Do.
The personality, the toughness, the crash outs. It's gonna happen. But the one thing you can't say she cannot do is score. We know she can score.
Yeah.
The only issue that
the defense.
The main thing is when she went that one game, she went and she missed those free throws, the free throws at the end of the game, and then after that game, she went to the local gym, put a camera down on the floor.
Welcome to the panel, the commission.
Welcome to the panel. And then she made a free throw and went up to the camera and said, "See, I can make free throws." I was like, "Don't like." I hit the don't like button on that because. You
can hit free throws, but you didn't hit them.
You just gotta take it and you gotta move to the next game. That is not leadership quality. It's not. It's just not.
Yes.
If somebody wants to convince me that it is, I'm willing to listen.
There wasn't no leaders on that team. Like you had Dana Evans, you had Izzy Harrison, like that. You had Izzy Harrison, you had Kennedy, you had Marina, you had the two rookies. Like you had
I still think there was.
You had Diamond DeShields and Lindsay Allen.
Here's the weird thing though. Dana's leadership shined through during the finals last year. So I don't know if it's like she just wasn't a leader. I don't know. I see some leadership in her.
I don't think they allowed
different schemes
when it came time to the finals.
Styles make fights. The sky.
I don't think they allowed her to be the leader.
Hello, Miss.
What do you got?
I like the beard, Jeremy. Anyway, back to the prior conversation. Let's bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all know I'm here. I listen. I be listening.
Yeah.
Did the conversation not start with defensive execution down the stretch with the Chicago Sky?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then someone, I can't remember who, one of these lovely men, said, would it look different with Teaspoon either as coach or in her tenure, correct?
That was me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
So let's connect dots. So we're talking about the Chicago Sky losing this season in clutch time. MJ brought up, would better defensive execution result in more wins, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ergo, what you are essentially arguing, potentially, is if Teaspoon were the coach of this team, correct?
Essentially.
Okay, so let's go back to my points I was making. What I was trying to say is, and this is unpopular opinion, but we'll go there since this is the point of the conversation. Teaspoon, yes, the Chicago Sky did her wrong. I have stated that before. I believe that. However, I think people are failing to recognize is some of the shortcomings of her as a coach. In particular, to restate my points. Offensively, it was really Kennedy Carter. You wouldn't have Kennedy Carter. And let's also remember, Sydney came off the Heat, so every other team had an opportunity to sign Sydney and no one did. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So really only the Chicago Sky are really seeing this Sydney, if we're being 100 about it. Right? So as much as people like to disparage Chicago, they are the ones that had Sydney. It's not like it was a draft pick. Everybody had the chance to have Sydney and didn't have Sydney in their training camp. 1. 2, Kennedy Carter would be gone, so we can also ignore that. So what did the Chicago Sky actually look like when Kennedy wasn't running the offense?
Hot garbage.
Correct.
Bad.
Okay, let's step through all these. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you see where I'm going.
I hear you.
Where I'm going.
Yeah, I
Okay.
get what you're saying.
Let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Furthermore, Camilla was very much not the focus of Teaspoon, and that's not on any favoritism or not. That's a factual statement. Camilla was underutilized with Teaspoon as the head coach. Agree or disagree?
Can't disagree with that.
So you agree. Great. Just state the thing. All right, so you agree. So now let's bring that all together and say, okay, then how can we feel like Teaspoon as the coach of this team, not your 1990s phone, how can we say that thing on the wall, is it hung
All
up?
right, settle down over here.
could we say that we would be seeing even this version of the Chicago Sky where we can say their execution down the stretch, whether it's the veteran players themselves, whether it's Tyler. I actually can say everybody has a little bit of the blame here. But what I'm really trying to root us in is it feels very revisionist history to therefore just be like, oh, Kennedy Carter, blah, blah, like, pick it up and plop. It's not the same team.
I am conflicted with what you're saying, and all of what you're saying makes super valid points. Like all of it. Because everything you're saying, I'm going back in my memory banks to that team in itself, because that team, if I'm looking at this roster right now, that team is not, I won't say nearly as good as this team, but this year's team, the roster in itself is better than that team.
Okay,
Way
so are
better.
you saying that's a Jeff thing, or did Tyler and Teaspoon not have a perspective in shaping those teams?
That's definitely a Jeff thing.
I disagree.
And I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even give Jeff the credit on that.
Okay, fine.
I would give Tyler the credit on getting Bantam the message to Bantam, and Bantam delivering that message in Unrivaled.
Okay.
Is that fair?
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But either way, this team would not be Teaspoon's team because, to your point you just made, Tyler actually constructed this team per your
That's
articulation.
true.
So
well,
either way, we like
here's the
come back
thing,
at.
though.
Go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead.
there is well, so that makes it worse then. So if Tyler's not here to construct to put this team together or help put this team together, then that means it's left up to Jeff himself to do it. And we know his track record. This team probably would have been worse than
That could be
it was
a
last.
conclusion. I was just following the breadcrumbs that were laid out that Teaspoon would or would not be in a better position than Tyler is right now, and that's kind of what I'm anchoring on.
But what you're saying, so okay, Commission, I got a question for you, and
Sure.
and you know me, I'm the defensive guy here.
Yes,
I'm looking at these names, and you're telling me that even though, and I'll concede, Camilla probably wouldn't be getting as many touches. She'd probably be getting less touches than what she's getting versus what I want.
we're already
okay.
complaining it's
Okay.
not even that great, or
Right.
it's not in the right moments.
Okay, but can I also say this? Camilla, remember her rookie season, she also had a shoulder injury.
No, we were there. We watched it live when it
Don't
happened.
worry,
So.
we know.
I also want to say that because Teaspoon, don't you think that Teaspoon probably did not know how to implement Camilla at that point when Camilla came back after the shoulder injury?
No, that's where I disagree.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not my takeaway, because at a certain point, Camilla wasn't hurt anymore and she still wasn't integrating. Camilla was a glorified passer in that offense, or screener sometimes. It wasn't Camilla, and that's why the whole, not to litigate everything, but that's why the whole Tyler making those comments that we're going to play through Camilla rubbed a certain set of individuals a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, we have to remember that the way Camilla was utilized when she got to the Sky was not how she was utilized at South Carolina, and is not how she's utilized now.
Absolutely.
Weren't we in the majority of saying Angel and Camilla should be working off of each other?
I thought there should have been more high-low basketball.
Exactly. 100%. It just made more sense with the taller players that are very versatile for their size and hard to stop. It made so much sense to have one, either Camilla at the top and Angel posting, or Angel at the top and Camilla posting. Right. We didn't get nearly enough of that.
And sure. let's also. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jeremy.
No. I was just going to say that there was also some times when Angel was trying to get Camilla the ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like.
I'm just putting it right.
Yeah, sure. Actually, if anything, I think the running joke was that Angel was the better entry passer to Camilla than
exactly.
team.
Man, I was so irritated with that too. So like we knew it, but I was upset about that because that shouldn't have been the case.
Correct, which is part of the whole issue. But what I guess a couple things I'll add in here. Let's also remember Don Staley's comments even before the draft. And this past season, let's go before the draft. One of the things Don said is you have to make sure that Camilla, in so many words, which also supported what she said not too long ago, was that basically you have to make Camilla feel like important, but not in a like bad way. Just like you have to get to know her as a person. She has to trust you, have her involved. Exactly. Don specifically said all that. That is not what happened when the Chicago Sky started, regardless of injury or not, right? Like we can admit that, which is what I'm just trying to anchor everybody back to, like what actually happened. Now let's fast forward to Angel gets traded and Don's comments of, hey, you might actually see a more basically engaged Camilla because she knows no one else is around her. Let's be honest, the way Teaspoon centered Angel very much put Camilla on the back burner. It was very clear Angel was her favorite. And so if you again, this is where maturation for Camilla can also, this is an opportunity for her. It shouldn't matter how you're positioned or poured into. Like it's now the professionals, like you have to be your own self-starter for your own career, which has been my thing with Camilla, right? Yeah. No matter what the refs are doing, no matter if people can get you the ball or not, to a degree, because as a big, you still have to get the ball from someone. But don't let your energy and your effort and your play be dictated by all these external factors. Do your thing, which is what I've been saying about
tough
it before.
commish though.
I know, but that's how you or guess what, MJ? Your career is going to be determined by who's around you more than not. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? You
True.
have to find a way, right?
Yeah.
If that's a jump hook, like find other ways that regardless of what's going on in your team dynamic, you're still able to dominate.
Exactly.
Right. And that is what Don was instilling in her every day at South Carolina and literally yelling at her. But now in the big leagues, you don't have a Don Staley always in your corner. You got to figure it out.
Yep.
And so I think two things have to meet in the middle. Like, yes, the team needs to do a better job, and we are seeing it. And where Tyler, if anybody remembers, I was not on the Tyler is a scrub coach. I was not, just to remind the people, I thought the Chicago Sky team looked, especially with Rakia, real good.
Yes.
And Camilla, for her maturation, still has to find a way to be impactful and dominant at her size. That is undeniable. That's her next maturation point. You want to be great in this league, you have to be undeniable.
I have a question. I'm trying to be thoughtful about it just because Jesus. All right. I'm trying to be thoughtful about it because
leave a message after the tone.
I have Gamecocks. I mean, the Gamecocks fans, we have a connection with all of our Gamecock players. I don't know. I'm not positive, just based off of what I've seen from Gamecocks, International, in the WNBA. China is where I've seen her, get out there and do her thing.
I don't want her in China anymore. You didn't ask.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
She needs to go to EuroLeague.
EuroLeague. Yeah. She played in Italy or France or somewhere.
No, Turkey.
That.
Turkey.
Oh, you want Turkey?
Yes.
Turkey's
yes.
Or go to
Wait, how do you expect?
No, Australia, absolutely not.
Whoa. How do y'all expect Project B to help? Like,
she is
going next,
Project
right?
B. Well, the good
Project
news
B
is
gonna help her.
It's gonna help because you're gonna keep playing against NECA. Who else is up there? Is JJ? Or
who's gonna challenge her though? That's in Project B. That was my question. I didn't see names that could challenge her.
Oh no, I think there are names that can challenge her. I just don't know how Project B is going to be constructed to challenge her.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I forgot about
the play style.
You just haven't seen the play style and how they.
Yeah, it's kind of like my unrivaled take, which Auntie always makes jokes about. But and by the way, my absolute not for Australia doesn't mean other people shouldn't go there. It's again the play style and right fit, what you need to work on. I like Australia for certain people. Camilla in Australia is not what I want her to do.
I don't think so.
I think she needs to be. We'll see what Project B looks like. EuroLeague. I need more physicality and I need more higher competition. That's what I need Camilla to do.
Rob, Mr. Shake my hand.
What up? So to me, Camilla has to come up with a plan for herself. You know what I mean? Her agent, sit with Dawn, sit with Boyer. Boyer and her seem to still have a really good relationship and really just what is it that you want to be? And then what is it that's going to help you? To me, I still need an outside shot. The way the W is going, you don't see a Tiara McCowan anymore. You don't really see Kalani, right?
Yeah.
And not that Camilla's 100% those types.
Don't even get me started on that.
But she's also not playing like a JJ either, which God knows let
me just say this about my chat.
It's a blessing, so to speak.
Let me. I gotta jump in here and say this about my chat. Never wrong, just early. What does that comment say on the screen?
Shout out 80 Fly.
Never wrong, just early. What does it say? Deshaun is Nation of Valks. Deshaun, Nation of Lions.
Oh man.
Pharaoh. who has already been put out of here. So how many times like you like
Can we play
Nation
some
of
music
Bouts-
for Michelle
Nation of
85.5, please?
Nation of
What do you
Bouts
think?
Nation of Bouts got put
Salute to
out.
you.
Deshaun is gonna get put out. Nation of the Lions got put out. Pharaoh got put out. And the commission was the one in the chat that was like, "Yo, ain't that so and so?" Because they sound like they're saying the same thing. But keep going. Let's go.
Michelle 85.5. I knew
And
I
so-
liked her.
and so-
I
and so-
when
liked
I
her.
said it, people didn't want to believe me.
And
My
so
bad, man. My bad,
I just gave you your props. I said,
No,
never wrong, just heard.
not you.
Oh.
My
I
bad,
wasn't gonna
man. My
call.
bad,
Yeah,
man.
there it is. I was like, there it is. He knows who he is.
Yo, AB, what's up, bro?
But
so good.
yeah, for me, Camilla, I mean, there are multiple things.
Yeah.
To
Look, and I forgot.
Oh,
I forgot. Chalk it up to my CRS.
Yes.
That is deep. That's deep investigation right there. That's
Yes.
real deep.
But
That's Axel Foley
that
deep.
That investigation took place last year too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh man, that's so
and,
good.
and here's the thing though. Don't they say what they say? A tiger always gonna show their stripes.
Yeah.
Like you came back in. You came back in all these different times and still couldn't figure out how to stay.
CJ, that's what we talking about. Let
No,
them.
now that I think
Make it
about
make
it,
sense.
yeah,
Make it make
that
sense.
is.
Yeah, they gonna
That
talk
is
themselves
him.
right into it. Don't
That is him.
answer any questions for them.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. That is him though. I remember now.
Make it make sense.
so
Make
I
it
be
make
seeing
sense.
him on other spaces. He come in as Pharaoh.
Never wrong. Just early. Go ahead.
Said me. Tried to tell
Shout out
y'all.
to
I was
Commish. Shout out
watching
to
the
Commish.
chat. I was like, they came in
Oh,
at
man.
I was saying,
time.
commission's always correct. Go ahead.
Thank you. You guys will realize this one.
Man, I don't know about this
Commish.
always thing, man. Come
Okay,
on now.
you let me know when I was
man.
wrong.
Come on now. I always said that.
Hold
You
on,
let
let me
me
look it
know.
up. I gotta
let
go
me
back
know.
a couple weeks.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
I've been telling y'all about stuff for a long time. The thing is,
Oh,
I'm
man.
just too early that people don't realize I'm right. That's my problem. So I gotta wait like another 2 weeks before I tell people.
Well, you know me. I hate being right, so
Of course. No, but back to Camilla for real. I think for her, it's just like coming up with one, how you've come into the league. We want to say whatever tomfoolery has transpired in Chicago. You have to figure out like what is going to be your place to stay and what is the thing you're like unequivocally the best at. I still think she can work on her finishing around the rim. I still think we've talked about jump hooks. I think at that size, if you get a jump hook, quite frankly, I actually think it's to your advantage because
impossible to stop.
It's not only is
you can't really stop that.
Not only is it impossible to stop, right? Because with touch and all that, but all the bullshit of her actually being fouled and nothing being called, it takes that away too. So it takes the refs out of actually their trash whistle they have for you. So to me, that's one of the development pieces. That your outside shot, like you have the touch for it, you got to do it because clearly the refs aren't calling it for you, and you got to adjust. And I think that's one of the things when you look at the best athletes, how do you adjust to whatever foolishness is going on with fouls or teammates being able to get you the ball? You have to make yourself.
Jeremy, are you
Is
frozen?
he frozen?
Or are you me mugging? Because like,
Oh,
is you falling asleep?
He was frozen.
Are you falling asleep? Are you frozen?
No,
I
his
thought
thing
he
is
was
freezing
being
him and I'm
lucky
freezing
too. I
him.
was like,
Yeah,
what?
bro, he got his every day on hustling.
Jeremy has something to say.
Hey, bro, you are frozen. You gotta leave.
Damn it.
Yeah.
He'll come back. He'll come back. Kamish, I have one final question for you on this subject.
Sure.
Do you believe, and as much as I want to believe it, that it can happen, and it can, I'm just based off of our track record of the last 6 or 7 years, essentially. Do you think she will get, and I'm speaking of Camilla, will get to the point where she is that self-starter? I'm not sure.
Well, you got to decide what you want. Do you want your career to be determined by whatever MMBA man they bring up in here? Because if so, you see where it's going. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to sit down and be like, okay, me, agent, my mentors, what is the path for me? Because by the way, she's about to come up for her new money. So
right.
this next season is your contract season. So you got to actually figure it out, because
She better
you
get
don't,
out of town. I know that.
but you also don't want to be stuck holding a bag that you don't want to be holding. So
True.
you really got to be in charge of your own destiny here. And to me, this next off season, I do think Project B is still a good move. I think there's enough high quality players there, but you also still have to be, master of your own ship.
You
and
gotta do what you do. Yeah.
Exactly. And so this next season needs to be very predicated on, oh, my team likes to forget that I'm here, right? And I also still have like a performance improvement plan for her. She's gotten better at it, but there's been times I'm like, girl, you right near the rim, stop passing that shit. I yell every time. I'm like, do not pass that shit. Like when you are getting the ball in a pick and a roll situation, you got to convert, and two, stop passing it up, because it's allowing other people to now sink in, foul. They're not giving you guys foul calls. Like you have to go up strong, and you have to convert.
Those are the times where
is
she
number
must
one
be
on her
selfish.
list.
Yeah,
Yes,
she has to be
you have
selfish with that.
Yeah,
to
Camilla
be
got to be more
unselfish for your
selfish because she
team.
barely get the ball as is.
It's not even. Selfish. It's just. It's gonna be more fruitful. Like you have to be. If you are so unselfish, you have to be selfish. Like.
And I'm glad y'all said selfish, because I'm gonna be selfish right now, because we don't know how much more time we got the commission up here. We got Mr. Shake My Hand in the chat. We got the panel up here. So Lynx. Napheesa Collier's back. Starting with the commission. What do you think about that?
Uh-oh. Oh no, here we go. Is that music playing?
Did you play a song? What the hell is that?
That wasn't me.
Was it you? Oh.
That shit was so right on time. It was like, what the hell is that answer? Okay, go ahead.
Well, where's my sound?
Good
perfection. Did you get my sound or not yet? Auntie. Remember the sound you asked me if you could make it a sound, and I told you
no, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet.
Okay. That's fine. We'll save it for later.
I got to look forward to that.
I can do it. I can do it though. Interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly.
Mr. Shake My Hand, let us know.
I can see that. Let's
go.
I think well, I didn't watch the game yesterday, so full disclosure, because the Aces irritated me down the stretch. Just I saw it coming. Too. I saw it coming, and it just was a mess. Okay, so I didn't watch it. I saw like the scoreboard watching, I guess is the best way to say it. So I will say I think
internet worse than mine.
I will say I think the thing that's gonna be I'm gonna continue to watch for is dynamics. What happens with Nia Coffey, what happens with Natasha Howard, and then clearly with the guards, right? Like what role is Phee gonna play? Based on what I saw from the scoreboard, the stat sheet, it seems like Phee is fitting back into her original role, and therefore everybody else is getting put on the back burner or displaced, which is interesting. I think the days of
is that good or bad?
Interesting. I think the people who were trying to tell me that Olivia Miles was MVP, I don't think it's gonna look like that anymore. I think the people who are still trying to call someone a queen, whatever.
Hey, that was the first thing they said. That was the first thing they said too. Oh, the queen is back. Did you hear her?
Yeah, I heard it.
Pretty much. I heard that too.
I find that
I'm like, okay,
interesting.
Yeah, I hear you.
But Phee is a great player. I see Jeremy is unfrozen. That's great.
Yeah. So Rob, you watched every minute of the Lynx game. We want to know what you think about Phee being back too. I don't know. Come on now.
Yeah,
It's what I expected, to be honest with you. So I
don't think
actually expected
anything.
that.
I don't think anything. I think everybody just slotted back in their roles. Quite frankly, I think I'm interested to see more. I mean, I also.
At least you're interested.
Well, I'm interested because I didn't watch the game. Furthermore,
that's different shit.
Yeah, I think the other thing that's interesting, and when I watch the highlights later, the Storm were able to keep it close. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game, so I don't have. I'll have to come back in time for baseline. I'll have something, but I'm interested to see why.
Meanwhile, Rob is in the chat talking about the Lynx is in fucking trouble. What?
Well, I
wouldn't go that
far.
And
Rob, I will say this: I do think that they had Olivia Miles in the conversation for MVP early in the season.
They did.
I think not us. Me.
No, I know. I just want to make it clear.
Yeah,
they did have her in that conversation for rookie and MVP.
And I tried to tell everybody.
He had some good MVP numbers. I guess you top 5, top 6, maybe.
If they could repeat a Candace with her. Jeremy, you look so worried. Is it about the Lynx?
Hold on, I want Jeremy. We have to stop letting people MVP conversations who don't play on the other side of the ball. That is ridiculous.
That other girl don't play no defense, and she was in the conversation too.
Who?
Caitlin.
We already know that.
I didn't have her.
Basically, what it's made for.
No. This isn't about us. This is about.
No, I know. We need to stop letting people in an MVP conversation or best of all time or greatest of all time, and you don't play on both sides of the ball. Not in basketball.
Yeah.
Too many people play on both sides of the ball. Like we can't.
Tom Brady. Ain't no Tom Brady.
I agree. Seattle should have won both of them games. They got to figure out our fun.
Yeah.
But that's a different conversation.
It's 1 in 10 in clutch games. Basically tells you what you need to know about that team right there.
Hey, I don't need no fucking giggling. Keep going. Never mind. Keep going.
No. I mean, here.
Somebody
can I cut in real quick?
Yeah. I'm done.
So,
I'm done. Go ahead.
Everything that well, not everything, but there was enough about the Lynx game because I was in and out of that game that I saw that led me to believe that Olivia Miles is going to be okay. Like her numbers are going to go down, of course. She's going to be fine. What people are missing, and I don't know why they're missing this, Kayla McBride is playing her ass off the last 6 or 7 games. Like I don't know where all this stuff is getting.
She's been playing her ass off. She's been playing her ass off all season.
I mean,
while you make your assessment, will you please also include the return of Dorka Juhas?
Dorka, yeah. So I'll admit, because I know I was talking with Jeremy about Dorka. I was not convinced of her effectiveness on this team. I most likely will be considerably wrong as the after the All-Star break. She is going to be very pivotal in what they do.
Hey, are you gonna come? Are you gonna hit the link, or we got to keep clicking on this shit, man? Not in the ball over.
I had the Lynx number 4 anyway, so this is just gravy to me.
You think Seattle at 8? Some people is in trouble. Some people in trouble like who? The number 1 seed. You say Minnesota got a problem closing too. Jeremy, what say you?
I don't even think Seattle gonna make it to number 8.
No, they're not.
I don't think they're gonna make it over Washington. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't even think.
Or the Liberty.
I think he said if they catch fire.
Yeah, they could catch fire.
Yeah, and crash and burn.
Yeah.
I
can't commish, man. I mean, we kind of get it, but man, that's why Seattle Storm over there.
Okay, commish, all right.
I did ask a question in the past fan boards of what team could end up going on a rise, let's say in the second half. I said either Chicago or Seattle. I think 2 of you guys picked Seattle and I picked Chicago.
I have Chicago.
It could
more
be
than
Portland.
Seattle.
Well,
No,
Portland
it's not
is.
Portland. It's
You
not
don't,
Portland.
you don't like the Euro look of Portland. I
No,
was talking about
No.
that the last couple weeks too. I noticed something I don't like. They're trying to trend something over there. I don't like what they're doing.
Hey,
Are you just
don't
late?
Sanaya
No.
Fagan is just fine. Leave Fagan alone. She got that. It's just
Yeah.
let Portland be. Let Portland be. Let Fago get
until
healthy.
they get her to 25, 30 minutes a game.
Hey, right now we need all the rehab and help we can get now. Everybody's helpful, everybody chipping in. Now let's leave Portland alone for now. Let's set them to the side. Okay, I'm asking everybody. Let's set them to the side.
All right.
Go ahead.
You got something to say, MJ?
No. I'm gonna set it to the side.
Yeah.
Liberty Tempo say Seattle is tanking and the sky can't close.
Yeah.
I told you they was.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're on tankathon watch. I mean, even though the games are close,
Seattle not trying to win for real. Like I don't think.
Well, the management is not trying to have
Yeah.
the sky or the storm win for real. But, yeah.
AB said, I remember the Lynx at the number 1 seed a couple years ago. That was last year, man.
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah.
That was last year. We lost. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
That's why I'm not hyped about this year. Rob said that Minnesota has a problem to close. We actually, I'm going to say this. This season, Minnesota is actually better closing than we did last year. I'm going to say that. Now, there are some games.
I agree with that.
I would say some games, Minnesota, let's say when we have our mental hiccups or when we make mistakes or when we're not rebounding the ball or defending, yeah. But this season, Minnesota actually has done a better job closing out games than last season. And I think it's because of the personnel that we have. Us having a Nia Coffey and a Natasha Howard and then Liv, sometimes a little bit Miles, sometimes when Miles is not making mistakes, Minnesota has done a better job closing.
It has been in the execution late game.
Yes.
The execution late game is not as clunky as it looked when they were in the playoffs.
What's going to happen? I think my other question is, what is it going to look like when people actually have a full scout on Olivia Miles for a post All-Star?
Yeah.
I mean, how long does it take to get a full scout?
I think, but have teams even played? Have the Lynx and the Aces even played yet?
Yeah, they played.
Once.
We beat
once.
them earlier.
Once. That's my
3 or
point.
4 or something like that.
The way this schedule has gone, there's like teams who barely played each other. So it could look different on the stretch.
The only team that we haven't played this first half was Indiana. That's the only.
Yeah, see how ridiculous that sounds? Like it's All-Star break and there's teams who haven't played each other. So that's part of what I mean. I mean, now Phee's back. You have some reshuffling that's going to happen, but I do think there will be a little bit more of a scout on Olivia than before. Olivia's touches, I think, are also going to go down with Phee being back, and however they choose to do it. Now, we'll see which one prevails, but I think it's going to be clear, like, get Phee the ball. So.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be Olivia getting her the ball or McBride, but she's still going to be the primary ball.
No. I didn't say she's going to be bad. I'm just saying the way she's been scoring to this point in time. I think it will look different.
Yeah, that's going to go down. That's going to have to go down.
It's going to go down. I don't think it's going to be consistent. I think it's going to be game by game.
I think it's going to be inconsistent. Yeah. That's what I think. Yes.
Yeah, okay. But that sounds about right.
Watching yesterday's game, and I know people's gonna, and I wrote an awesome chat, and the Cess said, "Don't start with that MVP shit." but now watching the game yesterday, she played okay. She played bad. She was still shooting bad from the field. She was 9 from 20 from the field. I know people are gonna look at the skyline and say, "Oh, 20."
She took 20 shots.
Yeah,
she took 20 shots.
But the shot.
Yeah, I'm loaded up over here on the mute button. I'm loaded up over here on the mute button. I'm waiting on Jeremy to say the wrong thing.
No,
they weren't all bad shots, though. That's the whole thing.
I mean, some of them shots she takes
normally.
She sometimes.
Yeah, she was just missing them, but at the same time, it wasn't a great look.
Yeah,
back from injury, it was okay. 24 and 10. Okay, that's a good stat line, but at the same time, she was shooting bad from
Not when you take 20 shots.
I mean,
But then they want to say, but not for
not. But yeah, efficiency
I'm gonna have to
matters.
watch.
efficiency
Your
does matter.
baseline,
She
I'm gonna
wasn't
watch.
efficient. So let me start. Let me do it. She wasn't efficient. Okay? She wasn't efficient. 24 and 10. I'm looking at that stat line doesn't mean nothing to me. She wasn't efficient. 9 for 20 from the field. It wasn't good. Okay, what got her going was us getting her backdoor cuts. Was Kayla McBride feeding her the ball. Olivia Miles feeding her the ball. There was a couple times where her and Olivia Miles was not on the floor that much together, but she looked okay out there. I'm not gonna start.
wait a minute. Who are you talking about? You talking about Phee or
I'm
Miles?
talking about Phee.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She looked okay out there. Like, it's the first game, but at the same time, I have to see more. I have to see how the chemistry is gonna go. I have to see how it looks with her on the floor, because the chemistry with her without the floor, when she wasn't on the floor, Minnesota was rolling. Like, everybody was in sync. So I want to see that continue when she's on the floor. It's going to take time. Okay, it's going to take time, because I'm hearing fans saying that, Fee's back.
Hey,
watch out. It has to take time.
How much time y'all got?
Oh no, I'm happy. I'm happy that now it's the All-Star break. So now this is the second half of the season, and everybody's healthy. Everybody's healthy. Except one person, and also Leia 2 King is on the Leia 2 King. She's on the what is it?
Development.
Development. She's not playing. She's on the development.
I think y'all have what you need. To be honest with you,
I think we have what we need too. We still got trade.
They have what they need. They have what they need to do. What do you think they got? They got what they need to do. What, MJ?
Hey, Rob saying AD. Hey, Rob is always wishing for our downfall. It's okay.
Wait, hold up.
I don't mind it, but
I like Minnesota. I like what they look like right now.
I agree.
You like what they look like to do?
I do.
What?
Hold on.
To do what?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
To challenge.
Okay.
Challenge.
Yes,
So I actually went and grabbed this. Let me look at the stat line.
Mm-hmm.
So Phee took 20 shots and Olivia Miles took 15.
Yep.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
13.
Mm-mm. 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 No. If this continues, I'm gonna have a different thought. I will give it's just a sample size of 1.
What you mean?
That is not.
So I got a question. Who's in more trouble, New York or Minnesota?
New York.
New York.
They don't even have a coach.
That's not close.
The WNBA.
That's not close.
Now you said New York is y'all rival, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They are.
They're looking like a hog dumpster fire right now.
Minnesota wants to sniff a championship. Your point guard should be running off this, not shooting.
I'm brass tacks. I'm with you on that to a certain extent. The only thing is this: you can't. You don't reduce Kayla's effectiveness.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say, and that does mean Miles can't take more shots than Kayla. I said the same thing, and I'm not gonna compare, but I've said this about superstars and superstars being on the same team. This superstar should not take more shots than this superstar. I've said this before, especially when the superstar is taking more shots than the other superstar is the point guard. You cannot.
And stud bud number 1.
I was just about to say. I was just about to bring up Courtney Williams.
All right, let's not get messy. Let's not get
messy.
No,
that's your job today. I'm not getting messy. Stud bud number 1.
Let's not get messy, commish.
He went 0 for 5. No, that is not the shot diet.
She was in foul trouble as well. She was in foul trouble.
Okay.
I mean,
all right,
it has to improve. And I'm gonna say it right here that Rob was right. He's absolutely correct. Seattle should have won those last 2 games. What hurt them was rookie mistakes.
Oh yeah,
Because
Yeah, they was turning the ball over too much when they needed possessions.
yes, and also of course Flange missed that shot at the end on Monday. If she made that shot, it probably would have been a tie game. What has been hurting Minnesota is our defense, and I said this yesterday. Our paint defense yesterday was abysmal because how many times did we allow Don Malunga to go unfreely to down the lane, and she did an easy layup.
She
y'all don't got
is
that
not
much
an easy
size,
stop though. That's the whole thing, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
and y'all don't really got that
give
much
her some
size,
credit
for
for
real.
being who she
But
is
at,
too, right?
but at the same time, the team right now that has the number 2 defensive rated in all of the W, but then in the only in the month of July, we're the 14th best rated defense in the month of July.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Who has most of y'all matchups been against?
Huh?
I said, who has most of y'all matchups
Well,
been
remember
against?
when the season started, I actually think they were playing against not as great
Cupcakes.
offensive.
Yeah,
Like
cupcakes,
the way that the W season, the lack of balance that they have, sometimes that's why they say before the All-Star break, who has an easier schedule than after. Like it actually is different.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah,
I'll give you a
definitely.
good example. After the All-Star break, the Aces have a gauntlet for about 6 or 7 games.
Yeah, the
6
Aces,
out of
they
the
got a
7
gauntlet.
games are against top teams, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Go and look at it. Go and look at the teams they have to play.
Oh yeah, I'm looking
especially
right
on
now.
the road. It's
No,
ridiculous.
I already cursed
I'm
out
looking
Kathy and
right
Adam
now.
when before the CBA was signed, and I
Yeah.
looked at that back to back
Oh my
after
God,
winning
man.
a ring. That was already
But it gets
ridiculous.
better the last 5 or 6 games, though. So,
Well, Asia had already tweeted, "Oh, this is my birthday present." So yeah, I'm aware.
Because we see it. I'm not look. I understand it's a gauntlet, but I trust the Aces to get it done because we saw it.
Well, I
Last
mean,
year,
I'm not
I mean,
questioning
yeah.
that. I'm just questioning what the league's trying to do.
the league. Look at them compared to Indiana. What's Indiana's second half looking like?
So Indiana has their part of their second half schedule is tough. However, if you go back and look, they did the most back-to-backs or a top 3 back-to-backs of any team in the W, and they have the least in the second half of the season.
Kathy. Anyway,
Set up like that.
to
I
answer,
don't even know why.
but to answer Jeremy's comment about you said it was in the month of July. You guys were 14 out of 15.
14.
Yeah. No, out of 15 teams. I'm just reminding people in the month of July, right?
That's crazy work.
In July, here's who the Lynx have played. The Liberty, they gave up 99 points. The Sun, they gave up 90 points. The Sun again, they gave up 80 points. Liberty, 85 points. Mercury, 100. Sparks, no Kelsey, 87. Fire, 93. Storm, 102. Storm, 76. So yeah, that's
Y'all gave up 100 points.
Who y'all playing? Who y'all playing? Minnesota? Shoot that shit. Shoot that shit. Shoot that shit.
Wait, hold on. Y'all gave up 100 points to the Mercury?
To the Mercury.
I know that's
To the Mercury.
That's a sign of.
And it took a Caleb McBride. It took a Caleb McBride 3, and it don't trust them now. Hey, Rob, I learned my lesson last year. Okay, I've been saying that. So yes, I'm trusting the Aces now. Not over the Lynx, but I'm still trusting the Aces. Now, it took a Caleb McBride 3, and it took a beautiful pass that Olivia Miles threw under the legs of both Bonner, DeWanna Bonner and AT to Natasha Holland.
Yeah.
So, but we gave them 100 points. Like Kai was shooting so many threes over us. I'm like, defend the damn 3-point line. But that's always the issue with Minnesota this whole season is to defend the 3-point line. Once we get back on defense, once we get back on transitional defense, it's like we sleep on defense, and then somebody's wide open on the 3. And then we're running up defended, and then of course they make the 3.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so we come back from All-Star break. And this is funny coming from me because I don't believe in starters like this, but who are your starters for the Lynx?
Liv, Olivia Miles, Courtney, Kayla McBride, Phee, Natasha.
Okay. Do you think your defense is going to be better or worse with that crew?
That's a good question. You know,
You thinking way too long.
Interesting.
Hey, Jeremy,
Hey,
you seen the green? You
listen.
see Jeremy?
Yeah.
Jeremy, you seen the Green Mile?
Yes, I've seen the Green Mile. I've definitely seen the Green Mile. Tom Hanks, I've seen the Green Mile.
Hey, you remember that part of the movie when he was like, "They cooking, he cooking now, Hey, cooking the shit out your defense. They're gonna be cooking the shit out your defense, bro. You come on, just stop where you at. Rob is having too much fun.
Even I said you should answer that a little bit quicker than you did.
Minnesota's defense or lack thereof,
defense is driving Coach Reeves into madness.
With the parentheses and everything, I see Brass Tacks is driving Coach Reeves into madness.
Yeah, I agree with that too. That's the whole thing. Brass Tacks and everybody else in the chat. When you watch a Lynx game, there are parts of that game where no matter how they're rolling, they're afraid to get beat to the basket, which is one of the things that drives Coach Reeves crazy, because the whole defense is predicated on being on a string on defense.
Yes.
If somebody gets beat, there's somebody there for help side. There's somebody there for the strong side kick out. They have to throw it across the court. That's their safest pass, because they're not supposed to get a layup in her defensive scheme. So when you have people half stepping out to the 3-point shooters and they get launched on and they get hit in their face, that is what's driving her crazy.
Yeah,
that's not supposed to happen in her defensive scheme.
Who's your best defender?
Natasha Howard.
Natasha Howard.
Well,
I mean, okay, look, no, because Natasha Howard was, but now since Napheesa's coming back, we got to see.
Are you
how she's going to look on defense. That's what I'm saying. Coffee, yes, but I'm saying
I don't even watch the Lynx. What are we talking about? It's Nia.
I'm saying the starting lineup now.
Okay.
I'm talking. I think we didn't say nothing about the lineup.
We didn't say nothing about the lineup. I thought it was just
the best defensive player on the team.
So, to be clear, the best defender don't even start.
Right.
Well, yeah, because Nia Coffee has been amazing
correct.
on defense. She's been amazing on defense.
Which
she's been amazing.
I myself, I pointed out Coffee, and we got into a little skirmish about.
And it's understandable because you said is Coffee's minutes going to diminish when Phee comes back?
and it should.
No.
I'm not saying it. I think it's going to,
because they need Nia Coffee. They need that defense. We need that defense because, especially on the perimeter side. Because now Kayla McBride is increasing her offense. Kayla McBride's been holding it down for our perimeter defense. Remember, that's why her offense was a little slow, but now her offense has picked up to where now she's going.
But it's easier to insert the defender than to actually start the defender.
Nia Coffee's minutes went down when Phee came back. She only played 16 minutes. Okay, use that information. Okay, I'm gonna go back on mute.
That's the thing. Like I said, I got caught up in it too.
Meanwhile, Rob is in the chat saying y'all don't have one. Keep going.
Ooh, what? You better give Go Court some credit. At least some hustle.
I mean,
credit.
Caleb McBride a defender to me.
Caleb plays defense when she,
Caleb McBride has been the best defender for us.
Okay, hold on.
They match her on different people that she should be.
Let me ask a different question. If you got to go stop somebody, can you send her out there like one-on-one, go shut somebody down?
No.
Can she anchor your defense?
She can anchor it.
Y'all tell me who, if you got to go stop somebody, hey, I need to stop right now. Michael, get up on it.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Who is that? Overall or position-wise?
Just overall. Michael, get up on him. Who is it?
That's tough.
Well, okay.
Because I would say I like McBride.
Their defense is predicated on a system then. I'm cussing at you now. He said Court was getting cooked last 2 games.
Yeah.
Lee. Is that what happened, Jeremy?
I mean, I can't go away from Coffee, right?
can't
a
go
motivated Phee, maybe, but yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Because, like I said, we haven't seen what Phee look like defensively. We have to,
I do like McBride. McBride's top three.
Y'all are funny.
The commission is cracking
listen,
up at
listen.
y'all. Y'all, are you just saying you haven't seen Phee on defense this year?
Y'all are funny.
No.
What are y'all talking about?
Queen Phee.
I said a motivated Phee.
Queen
That's all I
Phee.
said.
Queen Phee.
God, she just came back, but
I don't have her top three.
You don't think they're
She
gonna
was
play
able-
her like she's the MVP candidate
Yeah,
that
of
quote
course.
unquote got snubbed last season?
Right. Yeah, but it's too late for her to go for that. But yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that, man. I don't care about none of that.
All right. Phee
I
only
really
signed
don't.
A 1 year deal. Okay, y'all keep
I
playing.
don't
Go ahead.
care about none of that. Right now, they saying our rookie point guard is MVP, is an MVP candidate. So we'll go with that. You know.
Well, was.
I mean, the way she's been playing, like the way
She's solid, man. I mean,
we know who's going to win it at the end. But
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now,
But
the candidates
yeah,
for
we
the
already know
MVP
who
right
gonna
now
win.
is, of course, the Queen, Asia, Paige,
What?
and then Olivia.
Oh,
Sorry, the who?
Rob, that's
The
too
what?
much. You're going too far, Rob. That's too far.
I
That's
just
too
wanna
far,
hear
Rob.
Lynx
Okay.
fans
He
say
has
who the
consistently,
queen is.
he has consistently called Phee Ryan Howard since he met him.
He's been calling Phee a glorified Ryan Howard, which I've always disagreed.
I
He has-
don't agree.
he has-
I
Yeah,
can't agree with that.
He's always said
He's
this.
been consistent.
He
on
has
that.
been
He's been-
consistent.
I know. I
I
don't agree
remember
with
we
that.
was
though.
on these
I can't agree
debates
with that.
last season, and he said that. He said Fee's a glorified version of Ryan Howard. I always disagree with that.
But there's a yin and yang to that because Ryan Howard's defense is better than Fee's, but
Well, no,
Ryan
well,
Howard
this
doesn't show
season-
enough offense to be better than
And
Phee
you
on
want to
offense.
know what's funny between the two? Who has the defensive player of the year
Exactly. That's true.
Napheesa Collier.
as a consolation for not winning MVP? Oh, that's
Right?
funny.
Yeah. But ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's nasty. That's dirty. That's messy. That's messy.
Yeah, it is.
If you think about that, especially
Nah, for
today,
real, though.
that's messy.
She was getting cooked by Kyle last year.
Yeah, she did.
Right.
Don't
Yes, he
just
was.
look at it, read it out loud. Tell the people what you're talking about.
Or
It's-
got cooked last year, which is the major reason they didn't win a chip last year, is worse when her shot isn't falling.
Yeah, but brass tacks, did she deserve all the blame though?
Oh, she doesn't deserve all the blame.
No,
Phee deserves the
no.
blame
No.
too. And I said that Phee deserves the blame too. And I know people are going to say, "Well, Phee got hurt." No, she
Man,
deserves.
Phee deserved most of it.
I'm
man.
not trying to hear that. No.
Nah.
Because I remember distinctly Court getting thrown under the bus, and she wasn't the one that was missing those shots in the games they could have won.
Yeah, I'm not going to put the blame on Court. It's always easy to put the blame on Court. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to put the blame on Court.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I'll put the blame on a lot of people. I'll put the blame on Phee. I'll put the blame on Alana Smith, who did not show up. Okay.
Another defensive player.
There we go.
It's a scheme thing with
Commissions.
Minnesota.
There we go. All right.
It's like the bell tones. The commission will chime in and let you know. And another.
I think it's a scheme thing with Minnesota.
No, I mean
It
they're
definitely is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Because
This is
Atlanta
scheme.
Smith's defense looked trash in Dallas.
And then
Ah.
Jose Fernandez, that's what turned his team around. That's what he took
Yeah,
out
she out of the
lineup.
yeah.
He looked way better. Lee LaRue's having the funnest, having so much fun playing.
Mm.
What do you say? Tell us about the DPO. Tell us about the DPOY. Which one?
I think they're referring to Alana Smith
Oh,
or Phee. You know, both of them have depoys
Oh,
that they
no,
were
here we
supposed
go.
to have. So
Here
you
we
know, choose.
if you want me to tell you about the DPOY that just left Minnesota, well, she's playing bad. She's not fulfilling. She's not holding up to her contract, and also she's not holding up to that co-defensive player of the year that she won last year. But guess what? She didn't do that during the playoffs. That's why we lost.
Her name should be nowhere near close to Asia, man.
You know, like I said last year, I was surprised she got the defensive player of the year. Anyway, I keep saying that. So
Can I ask a question? I'm just hijacking. Did Cheryl Reeves make a mistake in playing Alana Smith over Jessica Shepard?
Yes.
yes.
Well, Yeah, okay, messy Marvin. That is messy.
He did.
I
He made a huge mistake.
Oh man. I mean,
But then,
it's like you
yeah.
said, revisionist history would say yes.
But then Jessica Shepard was not on the team that went to the finals, though. But at the same time, Jessica Shepard last season played amazing.
Jessica Shepard was there last season and
She
was
was there
playing.
last season.
Lana
She
Smith
played
was out with her broken face, neck, back, all of it. You want to know why I know? Because I also had Alana Smith on my fantasy team.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
So I do remember
Right.
because I had Jessica Shepard for a hot minute. And I thought Jessica Shepard was going to be the answer and was going to stay in the lineup, but she did not stay in the lineup. So I was just curious.
And Rob was always the question when we was up here with Auntie and Rob. When I was up here with Auntie and Rob, the question Rob always asked me was that, okay, who is that person off the bench will give y'all a spark in the playoffs? I always said Jessica Shepard, and then I said Dejanay when Dejanay came, and I said Napheesa Collier. Those three. But
yeah.
Dejanay ended up getting hurt. Heidemann.
Yeah, that messed up too.
Heidemann showed up in a couple. She showed up in Game 4.
She didn't get enough. She didn't get enough minutes to be effective.
Yeah.
I mean, she had to go.
And Jessica Shepard did what she could. She also did what she could in Game 4. There wasn't enough. But Jessica ain't no elite defender too. That's true.
I mean, she's on triple double watch though every night.
So what about Bridget Carlton though?
Bridget Carlton,
she was getting cooked by Satu a little bit.
Yeah, she was getting cooked by Satu, and Satu was getting on her face, and she was fighting Satu.
Satu was low key punking her. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's an extreme. Yeah, that's an extreme.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And I've said it all season, and I've heard people say it. Minnesota, hey, we're front runners right now. We're front runners until we're not. Because when teams punch us in the face, we don't respond. Last year, Phoenix punched the shit out of us, and we didn't respond. This year, Washington Mystics punched us in the face. Came to Minnesota, punched us in the face, but then we went back to Washington and got the win. But still, like, we got to prove it in the playoffs.
Hey, man, Jeremy, I hear what you're saying, but I have faith in your Minnesota Lynx to at least get to the second round. there we go.
I never said that they were not going to play Dejanay. I told you they were going to play Dejanay.
It depends on who's in that 8th spot.
No, the Mystics can pull off upset though. I ain't gonna lie.
The 8th spot is going to be tricky for sure.
You better hope the Liberty land there.
Yeah. No, I mean
you mess around. You mess around and get Kiki Ola.
Let me tell you something. I actually want that because I think that's a good test. I actually want that. I'm not running away from. I ain't running away from the challenge.
It's okay. You ain't the one got to step on the court either. I'm just telling you, y'all ain't ready. Listen, here's the thing. You can keep. Listen, here's the thing. You can just keep having that energy right there and keep ending up with the same situation. Y'all not ready for Okikiola. Listen, here's the thing. If y'all don't get out of the first round, it's time to bust that shit up.
I agree.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Disappointed.
Like y'all went from being in the finals to out in the second round. Is that what happened last year?
Yeah, second round.
Yeah, fuck around and find out in the first round this time. You can just go on, you can go and retire the electric slide, all that shit. Back all that up. You don't want the woogie. Not the way y'all rebound. Dejanay was Minnesota's best on-ball defender, and she got hurt. Yeah, I know it. Yeah,
she was.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
She was. But me,
damn, Jeremy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Right now, you look like you already in Cancun, bro. I don't want you to have that look. It's still a whole half a season left.
I'm feeling it's the first half of the season. It's the end of the first half of the season. They exceeded expectations because I know you did not have Minnesota in the playoffs. I did not have them.
No, I don't. I didn't have them in the playoffs.
And I did not have them as the number 1 seed, so they exceeded expectations. But we're going to see what they look like second half because that's what matters. Second half of the season is what matters.
I had them in the playoffs.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No, because second half.
you're not a second half of the season team. Y'all supposed to be a championship type team. So the playoffs is what's gonna matter. Now, like I said, y'all fuck around and find out and be in Cancun in the first round.
Well, second half. The reason why I say second half is because Phee and Dorka is back. I mean, we need to see how the chemistry is. They need to build that chemistry with everybody now there. And
you don't want to see Washington.
Hold on, MJ. 1 second. Who got to build some chemistry? Who? I might have missed it. Who?
Napheesa and Dorka. Now,
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Napheesa and Dorka been playing together for how long?
No, I'm saying with Miles. With this Minnesota. Look at how they look.
Here's the thing. This is a floor general. This is your floor general walking in. She been in there. It didn't take no time for her to warm up with nobody else. She came here and played basketball from the start now, right?
Yes.
From the start, she played basketball with Natasha Howard, who was brand new. Who was brand new there? Who the hell else is over there that just got their Nas over there? Kayla McBride, she been there about 7 minutes with all of them and played basketball with all of them. I am not now gonna let you sit up here and be like, you know what, it's gonna take a minute. But for Napheesa and Dorka, not Queen Phee, not MV Phee, she better it's supposed to be like riding a goddamn bike. Get your ass out there and play basketball. I'm not listen, here's the thing. No, not with Napheesa. I ain't taking that one. I'm not taking that one.
I agree.
I'm not taking that one.
I agree, but at the same time,
y'all to give Asia no time to get no chemistry with no goddamn body. Every time it don't matter who show up, Asia better go win. I'm not buying that, Dorka. We need some time to get some. No, I ain't buying the chemistry time.
I'm not saying that we need the time, but that was always the question: was how is the team going to look when Phee comes back? Is she going to take the reins away from Olivia Miles?
Yes, because Cheryl Reeves is gonna do that. Okay. You didn't see it yesterday.
Okay, but we got, like I said, second half of the season.
I have a hot take on Minnesota in this conversation.
Please. What you got?
I think the odd person out of the big three is going to be McBride.
Oh shit! No. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, MJ, if McBride is the odd person out, and I'm just gonna tell you this because I don't want other people to know, they ain't even gonna make it. They ain't even gonna make it. They ain't even gonna make it to Cancun. They ass gonna be in Galveston. You hear me?
No, not Galveston.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They ain't even gonna make it.
I disagree with that. That's gonna ruin us.
It feels like that though.
You better not. Y'all better not go away from Kayla McBride.
Yeah.
Woogie.
MJ, if a person is on the heater, you give them that.
I know. I know that. We know that.
She's on the heater right now. After playing amazing for us early in the first half.
I watched some of those games. I totally get it. I'm not against what you're saying. I'm just going off of who Reeves is as a coach and what we've seen in the last few seasons.
Right.
We thought honestly, we thought Court should have gotten more of an emphasis.
No, you need to keep him the heater right now. You got to keep her.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't feel confident in McBride being the number 2. I think she's going to be the number 3 option when she should be the number 2 option going forward. But we'll see. Let me
tell you something. Minnesota, we got to prove ourselves. That's it. Like what everybody's saying. I agree with everybody's saying. You got to prove what? You got to prove yourselves what? We got to prove ourselves in the playoffs. I've been saying that all season.
No.
I've been saying that all season.
Here's the thing, though.
Like Minnesota has to prove themselves.
Here's the thing, though. You have compounding failures. In the playoffs the last 2 years. It ain't even just prove yourself in the playoffs. You ain't even prove yourselves in the playoffs. Like, if y'all don't win a championship, then what is this shit for? What do y'all keep getting back together for? To be the second?
I agree.
So, yeah.
Hey, Auntie, I have an answer.
Oh, great.
Ask your question again.
What do y'all keep getting back together for?
You can do it. It's electric.
Here we go.
I fell for it. All right, you set me.
I am not doing that dance.
Yeah, down there in Galveston, AB. Down there in Galveston.
don't look like
Oh
Okay.
God! Hey,
No.
y'all check this. Y'all check this hot take.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
Ooh.
I agree.
Wow.
Their price number.
Yikes. Well, I mean,
Wow.
I can't even disagree with that.
I can't disagree either.
Well, I can't disagree because if she on the court, she ain't giving you no defense. So what else is she doing? She has to play well, otherwise you're not getting anything from her. Her well is
yeah,
on the
pretty much.
offense.
She has to play well on the offensive end.
Yeah,
Her
that's
offense
her
has to
well.
outshine her defense
Sorry, I'm back.
for
Like
sure.
her offense got
Yeah.
But
There's
it's
no
easy
other
when
option.
they hide. Look where they hide her. She's either in the right or left corner every time the ball comes down, no matter who's in the corner.
I know.
So I
And
mean,
so
that's
I'm
a
saying,
start.
if
Yeah,
she's
but
not
being
playing
in the
well, you're
playoffs-
not
Can I
getting
ask
anything
Minnesota
from
a
her
question?
defensively.
Yeah.
Can I ask Minnesota a question?
Yeah.
Why you worried about chemistry? Does Olivia have the stamina and the cardio to go for a 44 season plus the playoffs?
I mean, she already been out with that calf.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only gonna get tougher,
And it's not
It's
like
only
she
go-
resting during All-Star.
and it's only gonna get more physical.
Yeah, and she not resting during All-Star. This is a long season.
She's gonna get a chance to rest during the Worlds, but you know,
Even
I
though
think-
this is
But I think
it's kind of a mystery question. You still take
it's
it
a
too
mystery
long.
question. It depends on how Minnesota does. It depends how Minnesota does the rest of the way and where we're seated. Like if we're 1-2, then let's say late games we already got that locked up, then they're gonna start resting players. I know Cheryl's
why? Because Cheryl rests her stars when the game's out of reach. That's what Cheryl
You're
does.
funny.
Oh, don't
You're
even
funny.
try that.
Yeah.
Don't even do that to him.
Right.
Don't
He
even do
know
that
what
to
it
him.
is. He know what it is. You can see his face. You know what it is.
Don't even do that
He
to him.
couldn't even say it with a straight face. Come on now. That Cheryl Reeves is known for resting folks. Quit playing with me.
Nah, I think.
Oh
Man,
man.
come on now.
I think it's different now because you know Cheryl. She's made
Hey, let me
mistakes.
tell you
Yo,
something. Let me tell you
Cheryl
something.
is trying not to repeat the same mistake.
Hey,
Just
let
turned
me
it
tell you
into a
something.
food fight.
Let me tell you something. fuck around at AZ Fudd catch fire in the second half of this fucking season and see if she don't have to fight for that fucking rookie of the year. She will be on that goddamn floor.
Talk about
Now,
Fudd doing her
playing.
thing too.
Fudd is doing her thing.
Keep playing.
I would love to see that.
Oh, I had a good take on Fudd too as a WNBA player too.
You're trying to have that. You're trying to have that I win either way type energy. I don't give a fuck about that. You hear what I'm saying about this?
I win either way. That's like a Leah Boston. I win either way. That's like a Leah Boston in the MVP conversation with Asia. Either way is a Gamecock. So
that's a fair statement too, actually.
Yeah. But I wanted to actually get back to you on that because I remember we was on the chat and you talked about how you thought Izzy Fudd was going to turn out as a WNBA player. And then I also said, would Izzy Fudd be a good number 2? And you said no. Now, what's your opinion now on that?
Here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. I think that she's a good number 2 because of who she's paired with. I don't think that AZ walks in this year and is a good number 2 if she's not paired next to Paige.
Okay.
Right. I think that was the whole point.
I think that she walked into a system that's just like Gino. She basically walked into UConn South.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, don't beat around the bush. We called this almost 2 seasons ago. We knew this was going to happen.
No, yeah, but I'm saying if she ends up anywhere else, I don't know that she looks like she looks. She's
right.
very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paige know her spots.
And Enrique is falling back too.
Yeah, Enrique taking that back seat.
Right, Enrique took the back seats. Paige hitting her right in her spot. It's all good.
Yeah, to the point where the last game that I watched, where it got close to down the end of and Enrique hadn't really done anything. Of course, she's on my fantasy league, so I have to know this stuff. Enrique came in with 5 points and an assist and a steal.
Hey,
in less than 3 minutes.
The game Paige went out. Didn't Enrique close?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Enrique can still close for you.
But I like that. I love that. I love that she's taking that opportunity, especially coming off of an injury season, right? So you give a chance for Fudd to get out there. Now, if I can, real quick, I'll give you my quick Fudd acknowledgement. I talk really bad about Fudd's defense in college. It was handsy, it was lazy, and she got away with a lot of stuff with UConn. And I said that, and I know I said that. Her defense in the W, now that she's caught up to the speed is not what it was the first 5 or 6 games of the season. Her defense is exactly what's going to fit in the W, because it's handsy, but it's a sneaky handsy. In what I mean by that is not sneaky up front. Yeah, we're up front where you see people snapping their heads back when somebody gets touched. They snap their head back trying to sell a call. She's not handsy there. She's handsy on screens. She's handsy on down screens. She's handsy on back screens. She's handsy on big to smalls. I don't know if you guys have seen the big to smalls from the flex point from the box. She's very handsy there because they don't call that. And that's why she hasn't been in a whole bunch of foul trouble past the first 5 or 6 games of the season, is because her defense fits the W right now. I don't know if that's just me. That's my assessment of what I've seen from her.
Against the Liberty, defensively, she like you said, handsy. Like against the Liberty, that was her throughout the whole game. Both games against the Liberty.
Remind me, were you the one that were you one of the people that said that New York was a really deep team?
Me?
Okay. No, Jerry.
I did.
I'm trying to remember.
No, that was me.
It was you.
No,
that was me. I said that too. Okay. And they were, in my opinion. At the time, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
I had questions about New York since the beginning, because I was like, how Sachi was going to work.
Well, we know what their weakness, 2 of their weaknesses is.
I got a question for the panel. And not necessarily New York, but like teams that we thought were gonna be, better, whatever. What's the one trade that has to happen before the trade deadline?
Aces get a perimeter.
Oh no, here we go.
So here's the thing. If you can't name the player, it doesn't count. So Aces have to get Commish. You gotta give me a name. Who? You got to give me a name. I give you some time to come up with it.
Okay.
Who you got?
No. Okay, give me time. Because I have one, but they're not gonna let it happen. So I have to think of more.
Yeah,
if it's meant to be realistic, I'll ponder.
And it could be like Jeremy. If you feel like Minnesota needs a trade, if it's something that y'all need, it could be whatever. But each of y'all give me a trade before the deadline. New York.
I had a few.
Give them
but I don't know if it's going to work.
Get them the fuck out of here. Rob, give us a trade before the deadline. Who you got? Oh, you got Laney Hamilton going from New York to where? For who? Go ahead. What you got?
I got, like Rob said, Benaja Laney Hamilton or Kennedy Burke to the Aces.
I'm stealing one before Commish goes.
Good.
All right. Ray Burrell to the Aces for a couple of picks. Not a first rounder, though.
Okay.
I don't disagree with it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, I thought you were still prepared.
No, I was just trying to think.
No,
I got it.
I'm
quite sure I stole that one.
I had
to the Aces, but
you want to say who to the Aces?
Tonight, Rivers, but 3-point shot not really that good.
It's fine. Neither is Stephanie Talbot. So it's
but
fine.
we want the perimeter defense. We want the perimeter.
You know what, Jay? Yes, sir. You know what? I'll take that. Don't Sanaya say her favorite cousin Bam?
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing I was saying about Talbot, by the way.
That's not bad. That's not bad. And I feel like it's a place where she could get back to basketball. Like I'm feeling like Sanaya needs it.
That's what I'm saying. Her favorite cousin is Bam. Bam around. He'll help you out. Yeah. You'll play defense.
You say Stephanie out of Vegas. Okay. You said nope to what? Sanaya Rivers? I don't know. Go ahead, yo.
I mean, I don't love her, but honestly, didn't we just play a game against the Mystics where everybody but the big three only contributed 18 points?
Yeah, we sure could have used it.
So You know what I mean? Like, what are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Her length on the
Her
perimeter.
length
And the other thing though
defensively,
too.
I will take
The other
it.
thing about Sanaya is Sanaya will get, you know, commission don't like him, but hey, Sanaya get them goddamn stocks all by herself. She get the steals and the blocks.
Yeah.
I like it
Does
when
not-
it's actually like
doesn't-
serviceable defense.
Yeah,
I don't like it
absolutely.
just for counting. Like,
No, absolutely.
you know, and Sanaya generally doesn't get blown by. She's fast enough. She's long
Yeah,
enough. She's
she's
athletic.
an athlete for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now you have to figure out where she stands. I mean, it's no different than standing in the corner.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But she does kind of have to get out of the way. But she crashes the glass really well. I think
That's
between lists,
what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
yeah, I think I like it. I still like crunch moments, but you know what? I just need effective defense.
She
And
definitely
right
could
now-
assist Jackie with the perimeter defense.
Right.
I love
Jackie's-
backdoor cuts. Backdoor cuts to the
backdoor
hole
cuts.
for opportunities.
Exactly.
And
I'll take
one
it,
thing
actually.
one thing about Rob, he loved to take the young cheap ones. So it's a good move. She's young enough where
Yep.
she's not gonna cost that much money because she's still 2 years left on her rookie.
I think so. Yeah. Is she 4 or 3? I thought she was 3.
Last year was her rookie season, so this will be her second. So she'll have 2 more
3.
after
Yeah,
this.
she's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
3? What are you talking about? 3?
I thought she was 3 years. She 4 year?
No,
She's 2 years. She's 2 years in a 4-year rookie contract.
Oh, right. That's what I meant. The
Okay.
length of the
Yeah, she
contract.
was a first rounder. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, but that's a racket too, boy. You don't really have to sign that.
You know
4
what,
year
Jay? Sign you up. Good job. Because I
Uh-oh.
do really want Ray, but I think Ray's going to be too expensive right now. So I would actually take Sanaya.
What? We don't care how expensive it's gonna be.
Oh, we gotta make.
You have to have the assets to
We gotta
trade.
make the money make
We
sense.
got enough.
So
No.
I don't. I like the Sanaya. I like the Sanaya. I like Sanaya Rivers. I like Ray Burrell, Kennedy Burke.
I
is
actually
probably
like
lower.
Sanaya even over Kennedy Burke. I really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's a little bit lower for me.
Yeah, that's.
No, I like Horston. I like Horston to Vegas. There's somebody else we talked about that I'm forgetting though, yo.
I want
who
Benija,
was-
but I don't think the Liberty aren't going to
They're
trade.
not.
I don't think
No,
that-
no,
you
no.
gotta
I know.
do-
They're not doing
I
that.
think I think they'll trade her, but they won't trade her to Las Vegas.
Yeah, they
No.
ain't up and out. They ain't going
Unless they fleece Las Vegas for everything. That's basically what that is. That's why she's not gone now.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her. She looks too she looks.
I don't know how much longer. I don't know if they could fleece anybody if they know. You know, people know that Laney Hamilton ready to go.
And that's why
Lady
she's
Hamilton's
still
ready
there.
to go.
Yeah, but you just can't let her keep sitting there.
No.
I
First of all,
mean,
The hell they can. They can if they want to.
they
No,
have.
I'm serious.
They can, but not if they want to have any perimeter defense. New York is in fucking trouble. They're in trouble.
They're literally sitting both of the best perimeter defenders right now. Rebecca Gardner and Vanessa Hamilton.
Yeah.
He's hurt. And you sitting Rebecca Gardner, you sitting your 2 best perimeter defenders. Why?
Hey, I need y'all to hit the like and the share. They both right there. Run them like
Yes, please hit the like and the share, please.
I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a really good because it's assets at this point, right? It's like because Ray's not cheap. Ray's not gonna go cheap, but
no, she's not. Commish, did you have another name that you were gonna throw in the hat? Did you
wait a
come up
minute.
with your
Is Rivers going to Houston or no?
trade? Man,
Did they? Is she a part of that or?
Sorry, what was the question?
I just asked if Houston was if
Sanaya is going to go to Houston.
Go to
and
Houston.
I was asking,
I don't think-
who's
I don't
your
think-
trade person?
I don't think they're. I mean, look at how they're playing her now, and this is her
Right.
second year with the same coach. Like
That's
it
what I was
doesn't
thinking.
seem like Sanaya is really at the top of.
It don't look like Sanaya going or Anissa
Yeah.
going.
Well,
It don't
Um,
look like both of them gone.
right.
That's weird to me.
So it's very weird how this has transpired, but okay. But that's kind of why Sanaya, I feel like, and remember, I think she was lottery, wasn't she? Like 7, 8,
Yeah.
9,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't lottery at the time, technically, but whatever. She was in between 6
Top 10.
Close
and
enough. Close
Yeah,
enough.
she might have actually been lottery, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
But she was high up there. So when her money comes due, it's gonna come due. And I just think, if you can with Connecticut make a trade, I think you do, because Connecticut knows they're a ways away from competing, whereas like the Liberty aren't going to give you Benijah unless you disguise it as a 3-way trade or some type
what
of.
sense would it make to have? And this was something, and I won't label it. I thought it was something, but I'm not going to preface it right now. You'll probably notice it when I say it. There's some people that were talking about doing a Morrow and Raven trade across the board. So Raven goes to Houston next season.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't see it
Morrow
though,
to the Fever.
Well, Morrow actually would work at the Fever, like before we actually get to some of the other extracurriculars.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's an upgrade over Maisha Hines-Allen right now to me. Even though Maisha's playing more of the 4-5 at times, and
she's a little bit upset right now too. So,
well, when you know what? Let me stop.
No, don't say it. Go ahead.
This ain't baseline. I'm not trying to.
Ain't nobody else listening.
No, just us friends here. Yeah. What's the Monique what's the Monique quote when you do clownery come back to get you?
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, that's what I'll say. But back to the actual trade. So Raven to the new reinstated Houston Comet. So I guess it depends what you're gonna do with Lacan. And I don't know if that man is going to come over. I would like to see Renika just assume head coach and he can go back to Europe. Because he's not doing it anyway. Might as well give a Black woman a chance. Only for people to get up here and yell about how the coach isn't good and the cycle repeats itself. Anyway, so I think it would work, like from the historic part, but I just not being in the system and starting brand new. Usually like they want to bring in an exciting hot new thing from the college ranks or on free agency. So I just don't know what that would look like. And on the Fever. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second.
What position does Prosper play?
Who knows? That whole thing is all a mess. I don't think she's an effective 3, but whatever. I think
interesting.
Interesting.
She got good size. That's what I'm saying, right? She plays the 3 at 6'3".
Tell me about how that. How's that decision making looking for you?
Nah.
Okay.
If you're sitting in the corner, ain't a whole lot of decisions you gotta make.
Just go.
That is true.
We can revisit that so.
Yep.
Here's the problem. Like everybody, when we throw out trades, it has to make sense for both sides, or someone has to see the value in it. Either I'm getting a young talent that I want to develop and I would have drafted her and it's worthy to me, or I'm getting a piece that can help me compete right now.
Agreed.
That's why the Aces trading with a Connecticut could make sense, right? More assets. They're still going to build. Maybe you get certain people who are currently on our bench could go over, but like there's not a lot of people who have more than a 1-year deal. Because you want stability, right? Or you want a veteran to come in and help shape the org or the youngsters. So I think the Connecticuts of the world are kind of your best bet. I think Seattle Storm. I do like Horston. The problem is I think Horston still looks like she's coming back from her injury. So that's not an immediate solve.
So you really don't think the Mystics have enough? I thought they would be strategic.
I think.
With who and who? Sorry.
With the Aces and the Mystics.
You want Prosper?
If she plays the 3,
Bro, Prosper is young. She's barely getting minutes.
Bro,
You need somebody to grab
no.
her.
I
what
thought
were
you
we
were
gonna
talking about
do
the
with Barker
fever.
though?
Barker's out for the season. We
I
we
know,
already
but
have that.
what were we going to do with Barker? Because she was.
Well, I've been
I mean-
arguing from jump, either let her play or take her ass back to the development pool, because
Okay.
I didn't see it's either one or the other, and yet
Mhm.
the Aces were playing.
Hmm.
I think I really like Sanaya Rivers. I really like that type of archetype. Like if someone
I
can
do
just
too.
come in and do 3 and D, and you don't even have to do the 3, just do the D. You
Right.
know,
Right.
I would say Kennedy Burke would give you both, and she has good size.
I
Like
don't
she can
love
score and she
Kennedy
can play
Burke,
defense.
and she costs $1 million.
Okay.
Yeah, that part.
You got to start
Yeah.
looking at them. Yeah,
You're right.
you know.
because the
so-
money coming into play too.
No.
Like the money.
Yeah, that money, that's large money. That's big
Yeah,
money.
Kennedy's not an option. So it's really a Sanaya, or people on like lower whatever scale
The lower
contracts,
tier,
or
yeah.
or their veteran minimum. That's really what we have outside of a trade, right? And then the question becomes, who are we going to trade?
Right. I mean, let me look at this real quick. I mean, we got some assets to trade, but I know it's not going to be popular. It won't be popular trade for sure. But
Or does the other side want it?
So how would y'all feel about Diamond Miller?
No, thank you. I do. Here's the problem with Diamond. Okay, the way Diamond plays. This is another. I think it's tough for me because Diamond plays a little selfish, and not in the way we ask Camilla to play selfish. Diamond plays very like, oh, I'm trying to earn my spot. Like there's just the decision making at times is just no thank you.
You're right. You're right.
No thank you.
It's
I
very
think if we had Diamond Miller right after the Lynx, sure. But this Diamond Miller that went to Dallas and then got traded or released, I can't remember the whole how things happened, and then ended up at
got
Connecticut.
traded for Ray Marshall.
Yeah, but I think there was maybe there was never a release in there.
It's very clunky.
It's clunky. Yeah, either way,
it's Marshall. I think Dallas released William Marshall after they got hurt.
Okay, thank you. I was like, there was a release, and then just I guess from the Lynx, she was traded. She found out, and she was crying that one. Okay, anyway, Diamond isn't. Diamond needs a little bit more shaping. I think if we had her right after the Lynx, I would be more okay with it. But unfortunately, there's some bad habits that have been taking.
I got another question about the Aces, and I thought I saw this pop up on my timeline. I can't remember when. Why did we pick up Yamamoto? Why did we do that? The shooter.
Yamamoto.
Are you asking in earnest, or are you gonna?
No, I'm serious because I don't know why we would. Why did we? I don't know why we did that.
I guess we decided our defense is going to be so shitty that we should just outscore people.
Yeah, because Yamamoto is fast as hell. That's
because she might be a piece, right?
Yeah, I watched
She could be a piece, but then, you still have to demonstrate the value of said piece, which means she has to play, and I have not seen her play. And she's been sitting out there. So she has to play for you to, like, quote unquote, show her value, that it would be a value literally in a trade. So whenever she comes, if she just starts, what do you say, Auntie? Shoot that shit. If that's what she's doing, cool. Then maybe you can kind of dangle that carrot out there, but that's alongside another piece. I
was just I saw that come across my timeline. I wasn't sure why it happened, because probably like 5th on the depth chart. I mean, to be honest with you, amongst the guards, so I don't know when
it works if you like from a spacing standpoint, but then I think the other stuff you're losing in size, you're giving up size. Like I'm not really quite sure myself, but in certain matchups, if we're just gonna go more 5 out and Asia plays the 5, but that's the whole point of List being here. I don't know. I'm not fully understanding.
Yeah, that was kind of a question. That was a question mark I had. I'm glad you guys saw that too. And yeah, I was one. I was curious about that.
You know how I feel. I specifically said perimeter defender.
Yeah, perimeter defender, the 3, and I get it. I'm on board with that. So I'll be on the hunt for 3s, I guess. In between, I guess we'll have plenty of time in between now and Saturday. So,
Isn't there someone internationally who can play defense? They can't sit in a stance.
I mean,
There's not one person.
how
There's
much time do you
somebody out
need?
there.
How much time do we get? Do we get to go search for one?
Get on your
True.
Zooms now.
Also, well, the fever got that person in street clothes. That's the street clothes on the bench.
Well, yeah, we know that they got a couple of them, and one in street clothes and one they reduced
Bree
the minutes
Hall?
on.
Yeah, her name was Bree Hall, and they wouldn't. They're not letting her
Definitely
play.
use Breezy.
Yeah,
Breezy
well,
wanted to play great game.
That was
One
another.
game she killed it.
That's another statement. I was going to make a statement about the fever, but I'll save that one for.
Can you trade somebody on a development contract or no?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But
I'm asking Kamish
I don't
because
know.
she's perusing the CBA from what we know of it, I guess.
I don't think you can because of the way the cap structure works.
Yeah, because they already wasted one of her games in a minute game. They threw her in for a minute.
So
I don't know what they were
stupid.
thinking.
So
I was irritated by that. I'm still irritated by that.
Man,
but also, why would you do that?
Exactly. Why
They
would
were
you
already
do that?
winning by hella. Like, in what world would you look down the bench and be like, wasn't it her birthday? Was that her birthday weekend?
That better not have been her birthday weekend.
I think that was her birthday weekend. I thought she's played twice, right, for the Fever. One was literally 1 minute, and the other one they were blowing someone out. She got more meaningful time, and I can't remember which one was her birthday. But one of them was her birthday.
I remember the 1 minute game and being really irritated about it.
That was the day before. So her birthday's on the 28th. That was the day before.
So her birthday weekend.
Hey, wasn't that Gamecocks night?
I think so.
Yeah.
It
was Gamecocks.
Yeah,
it was also stupid.
I remember seeing that all on social media too. It's about a good half an hour to 40 minutes of watching that in clips. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, the Gamecocks night wasn't stupid. Glowing 1 minute.
No. I'm talking about just a waste of that game. That unless you plan on signing, I mean, for the rest of the season at one point. I mean,
no, unless a little somebody who is grifting over there is going to find her way out the door, and they're trying to develop the backup. But if you're trying to develop the backup, wouldn't you play her to make sure that it would work? But I mean, which one of you didn't Auntie, you said last season you thought, well, I can't give them this much credit, which is why I was like, I can't give them credit. But you were saying that you thought the Sparks were purposely bearing Sanaya so that in the draft no one would pick her, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
so normally we don't address stuff like this, but since they spoke in the chat and everything, why not? So the comment, and I'll read the comment, switching up a little bit, but why not? Hi all, the detractors sometimes say Don don't develop guards. Do you think Greek, Pow, Raven, and Latson are being held back in the dub as a play on this false narrative?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, I want to hear from the panel. Let's go.
Okay. I'll try to be as non-irritating as possible with my answer on this. Here's the thing. We, as Lady Gamecock supporters,
there's no such thing as a Lady Gamecock. You can't have a Lady Gamecock.
Okay. All right, I get it.
We are ass kicking chickens.
Ass kicking chickens. Okay.
Although we are allies of the rainbow, but there's no such thing as a Lady Gamecock.
There's no such thing as a Lady Gamecock. Here's the thing. All of the players, the McMillans, the Latsons from Florida State, the Clarks in Iowa, all these high scoring players, they're all on one team, and those teams are usually not teams that are powerhouses, so to speak. Those teams don't really, they actually lay heavily on one player to actually get them to where they need to go. And hopefully the team follows them behind. What Don has bred at South Carolina is a standard of not only just being accountable to yourself, but being able to be accountable to a team atmosphere that allows for you to go and win the biggest things. These guards can go anywhere. Every guard that you name could have went anywhere and been a superstar, so to speak. But the question, you're asking the wrong question. You should be asking, why would these potential superstars choose to go to South Carolina and so to speak, hold themselves back? That's the question you should be asking. Because the other players that decide to go to other schools, and I'm not going to call anybody out because we have some schools up here. There's a few schools up here. There's a few schools in the comment section. I'm not trying to inflame anything. I'm just trying to answer your question, which is the same question that people have been asking for 7 or 8 seasons. But then again, you're naming a bunch of players that are in the WNBA right now, mostly on winning teams. So I have to turn it around. I have to have you ask yours. I answered your question with a question. And I just want to see where you're at on that, because I don't want to talk to people that are if you don't score 20 or 25 points a game, you're being held back by a program, even though it's about winning a title.
So do you think that Bree Pow, Raven, and Letson are being held back in the W? That's the first question I have to the panel. Do you think that? And then if they are, do you think it's because of people trying to further the false narrative of Dawn doesn't develop guards? That's what I think Jamie is asking. If I'm misunderstanding, letting me know.
Okay, I hope.
So I think because what I'm reading here is like, yo, the detractors say this about Dawn. Do you think that Bree, Pow, Raven, and Latson are being held back in the W as a play on this false narrative? So to be able to help push that false narrative, do you think they're being held back? Panel, do you think that they're being held back? Go ahead.
I have thoughts, but I would like to diversify and let the Husky respond, and then I'll respond after the Husky. No, I'm serious.
Got you. Okay, go ahead.
I don't think so. I just think it just depends on either the coach or the team that will give them that opportunity. Because even if you look at Zaya Cook's situation, yeah, it took Zaya Cook a couple years to be where she's at right now, but that's because she was with the wrong coach. Even though Kirk Miller was an experienced coach at the time, but she was with the wrong coach that wasn't giving her the opportunity. Now she's with a coach that's actually giving her the opportunity, and they're building the team based on their young core. And Zaya Cook is likely going to be a part of that young core. I believe so. I believe the Seattle Storm moving on in the future, Zaya Cook is going to be along with a Flange, Awa Fan, and Dominique Malunga as one of the faces of that franchise. And Auntie even put it out there saying that Raven should be there, and I think Raven should be there too. It just depends on the system and the coach. So I don't think that they're trying to push this narrative. Well, you know how the media is, because I think the media sometimes they always want to favor UConn compared to other programs, and there is a UConn bias. Yes, there is. There's a UConn bias in the W, but I don't think that it's completely pushing the narrative that Dawn doesn't develop guards, because look at Alicia Gray. Like Dawn does develop guards. Like I never believed that narrative. I think that narrative is stupid. I think it's just based on the opportunities that the Gamecocks are getting. But do I feel that UConn players are getting more opportunities compared to the Gamecocks? Yes, because there is a UConn bias within the W. And I think it's unfair. As a UConn fan, I think it's completely unfair that that's the case.
Oh, well, Jeremy gave us more than I was thinking because okay. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think a couple things. I think when you have more of something, it's easier to poke holes in it. Here's what I mean. Outside of UConn, the most represented university is University of South Carolina.
And Notre Dame.
We're still higher than Notre Dame.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
higher than Notre Dame.
But
Notre
Notre Dame
Dame's
is
top
up
5.
there.
I think they're
But
top 3.
yeah, they're top 3. It's UConn, us, Notre Dame. Okay. Furthermore, I always find it so interesting, and again, not saying that Jamie is saying this, but whenever people always want to hone in on guards, well, tell me how many bigs Notre Dame has produced.
Prosper.
Prosper ain't even a
It's
big
Jess
to me
Shepard who
though.
just by
Jess
most
Jessica
Shepard.
people.
Shepard is probably the only big.
Right.
Yeah,
Bree Turner
really.
is also it. But do you know what do you see what I'm
Pretty
saying?
Turner.
Yeah.
No one ever goes immediately to Notre Dame and goes, ugh, and they've been a more established program longer than South Carolina.
Much
So
longer.
it's always interesting to me that people get sucked in on these narratives when I can find counters to every single one of these. And I think this is again where I encourage people to think bigger than the narratives they consistently hear. It takes you getting on Google, and again, this is not, but like looking, asking questions. Why is it people say that? Is that really true? Right. So anyway, there's one. On the other end of it, UConn has also produced just as many successful guards, but no one says anything about Gino, right? Bria Hartley is not in the league anymore, but I don't hear anybody pounding the table that Gino isn't producing good guards. Gino has had top talent from a ranking standpoint. We all know how the rankings go, but he's had them not sticking in the W, and no one talks about that. So again, I just want to point out the W is hard, and there are people who are successful or not successful for reasons either innate to them, the programs they came from, their resiliency, injury, wrong coach, wrong situation, losing your confidence. Like there's been a plethora of reasons of why people don't pan out, but it's always back to the one program who's one of the newer programs of the top 3 is getting pointed at like we don't produce. I find that interesting, which makes you wonder why is that allowed to be even the narrative, right? It's not. It shouldn't make any sense. Okay, so there's that. Now let me actually answer the question. I don't think well, I do in kind of my own way, but unequivocally, can I say they're being held back? I'm just not sure all of them are in the right situation. I was the person who thought
Bingo.
Latson. We saw how the draft went. I actually thought there were teams that could have used Latson and didn't take her, or there were teams who already had a Latson on the team, and so it just didn't make sense. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Coming back up. Another thing that's happening is all these MNBA men who don't know shit about the W, don't appreciate the role of women's basketball just because, as MJ said earlier, the lines on the court look the same as the men. It's not played in the same way, and there's not an appreciation for that. And there is a misogyny bias towards the men just must know more and they're better trained and they blah 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 blah, and that is seeping into the people who are making decisions tend to be men in the front offices, and so they're hiring men, and then where they're coming from is the MNBA, so they're hiring people they know, their friends, their whatever, and just bypassing and thinking quite frankly that they're better than the W product, and the W product has always been inferior in their eyes. So you're having that bias show up in decision making and who they're calling on to lead these organizations. Okay, now go back to the Latson piece. I was actually okay with Latson going to the Sparks because I assumed that they had a plan. They already had all these veterans, and I thought that would be a good place to learn. I saw holes in her game still from South Carolina, just like I see holes in everybody's game. And I thought that the Sparks would be a good place for her to learn from someone like a Kelsey Plum, Erica Wheeler, more miniature, work on her footwork, work on specific parts of her game to make her kind of in a longevity standpoint. Now, what we failed to realize is the tomfoolery that really was going on over there. So, clearly there's that. You moved it. Who were the, sorry.
What?
Okay, thank you. Sorry. I was like, who are the other? I should know because they're the Gamecocks. Raven, we saw play at the beginning of the season. Now, the hard part about Raven, I'll just stick to basketball. I'm going to leave my other comments for baseline. Basketball wise, ooh, that water good. That water sound good. Who drinking?
Oh, you know who it is.
The thing about Raven was playing more when Ty was still coming back from injury. Now that Ty's back and healthy, that dynamic has changed. So it would be interesting if Ty wasn't there or wasn't healthy and starting to play well, which we know Ty can be. It would have looked different. So Raven is just purely basketball, even though I would still argue Caitlin could move off ball, and we constantly have that conversation. So there's a whole thing there. Okay. Pow Pow is probably the one that I, given her role that she had last year, Pow is the one that's like, huh? I think they keep trying to force Pow to be a 1. Auntie and I disagree on this, just so Auntie doesn't have to come off mute. But I like Pow more as a 2. Even at South Carolina, I liked her off ball or change of pace guard at times. I did not find her to be a 1. However, with Atlanta last season, Jordan wasn't playing that well. I thought Pow was more effective with Bree Jones and BG, because when Jordan was in the game, she was not passing the ball to BG. And then to me, that was just like a wasted space, like wasted utilization. So I thought Pow was more effective last year. But the thing is, I don't really want Pow to be the 1, because I think she's a good 2. And I think that's part of the reason why she struggled this year is they're asking her to play the 1 when really she just needs to be off ball shooting shots. So I would say that is how I feel about Pow. I have lots of issues with the Atlanta Dream. Tune into Baseline for more of my thoughts. And then Bree's on a development contract. So like, what can we really do there? I do think Bree should be on a team, but that goes back to what's going on with the Indiana Fever that has nothing to do with basketball. So tune into Baseline for that one.
It wasn't only Indiana; it was Golden State last year. You saw sometimes Bree on the floor last year for Golden State, but it wasn't consistent.
Correct, and that's the same Golden State that didn't play LA last year. So there's that. Golden State was doing things that I didn't agree with. But now I do think there's a little bit of hoarding that's going on, specifically with Bree Hall.
And I do agree. I agree that's why I keep saying with the UConn bias, because you even have with Gino, like they always saying Dawn doesn't develop guards, but we've had guards that did not make it. Like we've had the Kristen Williams, Nika Mule.
She was a high pick.
Yeah, Nika Mule was top 20, and she's been hurt the last 2 years. Now, of course, torn ACLs, but she hasn't seen the floor. So we also had Lou Lopez Sandoval. She was a big pick from UConn, but she hasn't played. She's out of the league. Who else? What else we got? Mariah Jefferson, probably arguably outside of Sue Bird, the greatest point guard to play in UConn outside of Sue Bird.
She just got back into the W a couple years ago,
and now she's a free agent. And then you also have Bria Hartley. So that's why I don't, like I said, is this whole bias when it comes to UConn that it'd be unfair to it really be. I'm as a UConn fan telling you this right now, it's unfair. Especially when I hear the narrative when it comes to South Carolina, I'm like, bro, UConn is not this all glory, all great, it's like not every player that comes out of UConn is all success. Now, yes, we've had great players, all-time great players that came out of UConn, but it's not everybody.
Crystal Dangerfield was a rookie of the year.
Was a rookie of the year, and then Cheryl cut her the next season.
Oh, damn, that's right.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in a
And that
while.
was one of my beefs with Cheryl when it comes to her. I said it earlier, that was one of my beefs to Cheryl when it comes to the rookies, like how Cheryl doesn't is not patient when it comes to rookie players sometimes. But like I say, UConn players, like this whole narrative about Don not developing guards. No, that's some bullshit because Gino, not all the guards that's played for Gino entered the W as W2. Like I disagree with that. I've always disagreed with that.
It's a badge of honor to have so many people continue with this narrative of not developing guards, because before it was you know here's a good example. So Aaliyah Boston never averaged 20 points a game for South Carolina, never. However, she did win a Defensive Player of the Year, and she won a Naismith as a player that didn't average 20 points a game. Never. So if that's the case, and the questions that people are asking is, well, how did she win Rookie of the Year? How was she in MVP talks this season, right? If she was only averaging 12 or 13 or 14 points a game, how does she win these awards when you're not putting up the numbers that people expect? If you know basketball, you know what you're watching. It's just like people saying Tanaya Latson can't score anymore because she went to South Carolina and her scoring average went down by 9 or 10 points a game. No one at South Carolina. I think, who was the last big scorer for South Carolina? It was 2017, 2018.
I mean, it would be Asia.
No. It wasn't Asia. It was somebody else. It was she was a 3.
Kayla Davis.
Thank you. Yeah, Davis. Davis was the last like big scorer for South Carolina. She balled out. It was what it was. However, you're looking at a college that Dawn has put a standard on, that has been to the last 3 national championship games and 5 or 6 straight Final Fours. I don't.
That sounds right. It's a close number, but basically
it's something
the last,
like that.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
It's something like that. I don't know where the questions come from. Would you? And no offense to McMiller, I want her to live her best life. I want her to be as successful as she can be. When was the last time you heard her name in any talks? Usually when
Today.
College basketball rolls around, you'll hear her
Today.
name. Right. Right. I mean, Deja Fair, one of the best scorers in college women's basketball history. First round draft pick. Out of the league the first year. I mean, she was nobody could stop her. She was 26 a game coming out of college.
It wasn't even a year. It was 2 months.
Was it 2 months? Yeah. It wasn't even that long. Yeah, she went right overseas after being drafted. So these questions about developing, like everybody's supposed to be a 20 to 25 point a game scorer, going into whatever team that they go to. Like I'm trying to understand. I don't understand.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question. Why is Dawn the only one got to develop?
Exactly.
Why,
that's what I'm saying.
Where the fuck do these standards come from for Dawn? Like, who the fuck is Kim Mulkey developed? And I mean that. Your last question, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I said. That's why I was like, if you flip the question and you ask me, well, isn't LSU supposed to be guard you or whatever they think? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they say, I thought Notre Dame was guard you, right?
No, but
we spotted them a top prospect, and they still ain't talking about it.
My point is, Kim Mulkey. Then the argument is, well, Dawn played point guard, so did Kim.
So did.
And Kim has only developed really one guard. That's Odyssey Sims. Like Chloe Jackson, who was the point guard for them in 2019 when they won the national championship, and she won most outstanding players. She did not even make it in the W.
Hey, so okay, listen, help me out, because I didn't watch Odyssey at Baylor. So what you telling me is
Odyssey ball.
Yeah,
okay, let me ask my question though. So my question is this, because it's not about if she balled or not. What I want to know is what was the development that you saw when she got there. So when she got there, she wasn't much of a guard, and then Kim turned her into something. What was the abracadabra piece? Or did she walk in that motherfucker a baller, and she had a chance to showcase her game?
Odyssey ball. She was already a baller, but I will say
she was already a baller. Okay,
yeah,
and that doesn't mean that there aren't things that Kim can't say. Okay, add this, but when we talking about development, right? To me, that's like we're gonna watch the development with Olivia Edwards. This development. This is a ball of clay, right? So I don't know. Y'all help me out.
Hey, I have a even well, I won't say better example. I have a good example for you that's just more recent. One of the things that I admire about this player is Maddie McDaniels. Is taking a year off to take care of herself, which takes a lot of strength and courage to do.
It does.
Maddie McDaniels was a top recruit out of high school, and she, with limited minutes, was able to lead the nation in assist to turnover ratio her freshman year. Second year, she was top 3 in limited minutes amongst basically killers on our squad. Most of you guys rarely ever talk about her, but she is one of the backbones of our entire team. So much so that now those same people that are asking if Pow Pow and Breezy and Raven and other guards are being held back, they're asking us, hey, who's going to be South Carolina's point guard now? So what is that?
And 2 seasons ago, it was South Carolina doesn't have a big.
Exactly. Or and then after we go undefeated, that's all they developed as bigs, right? So it's never going to end. It's never going to end. But you know what's also never going to end at this point is Don's excellence.
Absolutely.
I know people don't want to hear that, but you know what? That's where all these questions lead back to. As soon as you guys start talking about Kim Mulkey's coaching tree or guard U, or well, it probably will never be a big U. She recruits bigs. He don't do so well in her system, except unless
Okay,
you have the initials of BG.
let me say this too, because I don't want it to be like Kim just caught a
stray.
You know, tell me about the development that Gino then did. Was Paige when she got there? Was Stewie when she got there?
Paige.
Gino ain't got to develop shit, and you can't tell me that Gino did a whole lot of development with Paige because she wasn't even
Maya
healthy
was
enough
Maya too when
for
she
development.
got there too,
Maya
so.
was Maya. Like, what we talking about?
Maya was Maya when she got there.
But it's only Dawn that needs to show that she developed something. Like, come on, talk to me.
And Gino also did not do about himself because you had CD.
There you go.
I'm
glad you said it.
I'm saying it. I'm being very honest. Like,
I mean, I just think at some point I think it just becomes absurd. Like, there's some stuff that you're gonna get just in being a part, going and growing and developing in a program, right? So you're gonna be different than you were when you started. But this whole like she don't develop guards. Well, goddamn! Now, how long these people been at the WNBA? Does your development stop at the WNBA? Who the fuck is Cheryl developing?
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Asia comes back better every year. So only Don got to develop folks. I don't know. Y'all help me out.
I don't want people to get this confused. This is not a UConn bashing system here. This
is about the absurdity. I think my point is more about the absurdity of the question, or the absurdity of the narrative that Don doesn't develop some type of player. You can't get to a championship program without having some development that takes place in your program. You have to get people. You have to be able to develop people to a point where they can meet and exceed your standard. If you can't do that, then you can't have the continued success that you built into the system. So I don't know. That's
Can I throw in two more examples? I'm gonna do.
You said you weren't here to bash UConn. I already told you about guard you, and I already told you about. Look, I gave you non-UConn option.
Right. Also, but at the same, but I also agree. Like, I don't like the criticism that Dawn be getting because it doesn't make no sense. I think they only doing that because she's who she is, and also she's a black woman coach, which is a crack. But like what Kamish said, yes, you're right. UConn, who has Gino development, because Gino did not do it by himself. Yeah, Chris David. And a lot of the players that came to UConn, they were them before they even came to UConn. Paige was like that in high school. Taurasi was like that in high school. Sue Bird and Tina Charles came from Christ the King, which is one of the most famous high schools in New York City.
100%.
Like, we knew that they were, and we knew that them coming to UConn, they were going to be phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's why I don't agree. I disagree. And guard you with Notre Dame because all the success that Notre Dame has had in college and also in the pros. But at the same time, we're not gonna act like Don's players did not have success in the W2. Now, yes, there are players. I feel like Don's players, like a Bree Brill, like a Victoria Saxton, they just did not get a good. Deal in the W, or no teams did not give them a fair chance. That's what I think. Because Bree Brill got in Minnesota, and then she was cut during training camp. And I thought that was some bullshit because I'm like, Bree Brill's a good player. As a defender, she's a really, really good defender. She just did not get a fair shot. And Victoria Saxton was in Indiana for like 2-3 seasons playing with AB, and then she gets cut.
Mm-hmm.
She got hurt. Okay,
she got hurt. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm just adding because I don't think people, and then she got hurt, and then just had a baby. So at that point,
But then
she did go internationally, and she won most outstanding player wherever she was playing. I forget exactly where she was.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but those two did not get a fair shot. That's why I'm like, the South Carolina players, for some reason, they're not getting fair shots where they go, where they get drafted, and they're not getting a fair shot. If they go to a place where the coaches actually appreciate them, they would get their fair shot. But I don't believe in this whole, Don doesn't develop guards, or South Carolina don't really have that, their WNBA prospects are not as great as a UConn or Notre Dame. No, I don't believe that. Or even
I gotta throw a stone. Probably two. I have to do it just because it's irritating me right now. So if we're talking about comparisons, this is probably the last thing I'm gonna say about it, just because I'm getting too irritated about it. So we had a player who won as many individual awards as you could as a player that came off the bench. Part of our undefeated season, a crucial part of our undefeated season, and a part of us getting back to the championship game the next season. For lack of to make a long story short, that person is now at another school. And that person has done probably slightly better in a few categories, but for the most part is behind schedule on the achievements that they made at South Carolina. However, we pick up Latson, leading scorer in the nation the previous season before. Yes, her scoring numbers went down, but everything else across the board went up. Her efficiencies went up across the board. But we still have to listen to questions like, are these players being held back in the WNBA? And I believe it. I believe it's the narrative. There is a narrative. There's still a narrative in the WNBA that for whatever reason South Carolina players have to prove themselves more than other schools. I don't think it's performance based. I think it's management based. I think it's corporate based. I think there are still people entrenched in there that are in powerful positions that are still under the mindset that some players have to prove themselves more than others depending on which college they came from. I truly believe that. I'm not going to call out any names right now because that's a whole nother story altogether.
Can I add to that?
Sure.
Are you sorry, I wasn't sure.
Yep.
The thing that's funny about that is if that is true, wouldn't that make Dawn an even better coach?
Exactly.
And that's the irony. Like, people want to have it both ways. She's not a good coach. She doesn't teach us. She doesn't develop. She doesn't this. She doesn't that. And South Carolina players are not as good as they seem. So then which one is it? Either we outperform because of our coach or our talent is good. And then when they get to the W, they should be like, which one is it?
Yeah.
But people want to have both. Dawn's not a good coach. We're not that good of a team. And our players aren't that good. Well, then why we keep showing up in the finals every year?
Dawn wears too many designer clothes.
Dawn steals the spotlight from her players. It's all about Dawn. Okay. Well, then why do we still keep showing up where we show up? Why do people keep coming to us? Interesting.
Why are families trusting us with their daughters to make them into better women, the best women that they can be?
Because no one cares. Yeah.
Would you send your daughter to a program where it was the wicked witch of the East and through the forest with all the dangers and
well, I'm already a lady with the Gamecock, so you know I would.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. If you think about these questions before you put them out, it doesn't make sense. But this question was thrown out here, just like a lot of the questions that are similar to this. It's thrown out there without context, just names. Doesn't ask us why. It doesn't even come to the point of them being drafted, because if they're not developed, they don't get drafted. Like, I think, when's the last time we had a South Carolina Gamecock go in the third round in consecutive years?
I think the real question is, what's the last guard we have had leave our program and not get drafted?
That's another good question.
I think that's the question that people need to ask, because there's other prominent programs who have had guards or people not drafted.
Not drafted. They drafted. Okay, Jeremy, close your ears real quick. They drafted a player from UConn, the second to last pick of the draft 2 seasons ago, who had been injured for most of the season.
Yep. Jeremy knows who that is. He ain't got to cover his ears.
No, I'm just saying. That's what that looks like. That's what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if they were drafting her to say, yeah, we'll I know you've been injured, we'll give you a couple years to get healthy, and then we'll give you a shot, that type of thing. Yeah, it wasn't even that.
Well, someone got a training camp who was like working at a local wine. That's like whatever they were doing from the Valkyries. They got a training camp invite, and I don't even remember. I was like, huh? Like, when's the last time there was any tape on her?
Yeah, Caroline Deshawn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I personally don't want to hear it, quite frankly. I don't want to hear it because it doesn't make sense. So for everybody who's asking in earnest, like, do some research, go look up previous alumni, go figure out where they are. Are they in the league? Are they not? And then if you want to take it a step further, actually go look up high school rankings and then see where those people ended up.
That's more revealing than anything else.
That's the one that actually does tell you development, because I think our highest ranking guard Raven?
Over Jersey?
Well, you know, when they commit to us, they drop them down. Raven was
yeah, of course. Yeah.
You want to talk about that one too?
Hey, wait. But you said over Jersey as if Raven wasn't a 4-time champion in the national, in the Geico national champ. What you mean? Over
Raven
Jersey.
was number 2.
He said ranking.
Yeah,
Raven
but
was the number 2.
ranking is based on what
was she number 2?
What your work ethic is. Her resume coming out of high school was 4 national champions.
The resume is undeniable.
And a national championship.
Raven was the number 2. The number 1 was AZ Fudd.
But that goes along with the rankings too, because then when we got Joyce, then it was the thing about Sarah Strong and Joyce is number 1 here, but Sarah's number 1 in this poll, and that type of thing, right?
I know. I think Auntie's just coming for you with your comment, thinking that Jersey was ranked higher.
Why she gotta be coming for me?
I'm gonna get you in trouble. Yeah,
I'm like, you said that like, I'm like, cause I was like, you was like, as if like Raven and Jersey Raven couldn't be in Jersey same ranking. Like what? Hold on, no. Raven was Raven.
You know, Raven's one of my favorites. That's not even close to being it.
Yeah,
however, I would say this.
That's the problem is the fanfare that goes around people gets construed differently, right? Like that's part of the problem. Like in your brain, you thought that Jersey was ranked higher than Raven when Raven was ranked higher than Jersey.
And you know why?
Before the South Carolina.
It's exactly what you said, because the high school that Raven came from was not as renowned as Sierra Canyon. You know what I mean?
Okay, but at the same time, what was Sierra Canyon for like before? What was Sierra Canyon before?
Exactly.
Before
they were a high profile name in California school.
Even if they weren't Sierra Canyon, they were Geico national champions. That national.
National.
I ain't talking about no state. Raven is a national champion. Like Sierra Canyon. Did you get there?
No.
They haven't won no. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on. You know what I mean? What are we talking about?
No, they did not.
Yeah, come on. My thing was just like, wait a minute, like, hold on, like Raven and Jersey ain't in the same room. Hold on now.
They lost in the quarterfinals, I think, too.
And also when Juju was there, who did she lose to in high school? She lost to Kennedy.
Yeah.
She lost to Kennedy.
Yeah.
Sarah Canyon, come on, Sarah Canyon.
That is
true.
They got y'all know my favorite Juju video. Oh, that's that young freshman Kai. She had Juju in hell in high school. Pull it up. It's out there. Pull it up. That defense had Juju in hell. Pull it up.
I like my favorite. Jeremy, close your ears again. One of my favorite Juju videos was her versus Paige, and it gave you. Actually, you can open your ears on this one. It gave one of our previous members a glimpse into what it looks like when you see it. If that makes sense. Go back and visit the UConn Southern California NCAA tournament game.
Okay.
Just go back and entertain yourself a little bit. You'll see there's a tale of two halves, and it speaks volumes. You can't miss it. Yep. Not even gonna spoil it for you. You can't miss it. There's a difference. There's levels, and you'll see it. No offense to Juju, but no spoiler alert. No offense to Juju, but I'm just saying there's levels.
Yep. But she also played a good game, and she also played okay in the second half too. But
yeah.
Yes.
But there's levels to this.
But then you could say the same thing about the next season. When they came to UConn, when they came to Stores.
Yeah.
And what did you do in that game?
What they do? I don't know. Hey,
But they beat us. They beat us. And Juju had a game. Juju was killing that whole game. We could not stop Juju for shit.
Hey, is Hannah coming to stores this year?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Oh, that's a.
I think they played.
No. We playing them in Notre Dame because they came to stores this season.
You gotta go to South. You gotta
We
go to South.
Yeah, we gotta go to South Bend.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
We're gonna go to South Bend.
That's gonna be a good one.
Ooh, wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh,
that's gonna be.
got that marked down on the calendar.
Yeah, man. And y'all gotta come to Ann Arbor too.
Oh yeah, y'all gotta go against
No. We played them in Ann Arbor last season. We played them in.
Y'all don't come to Ann Arbor this year?
No, we played. No, I think they coming to UConn, or is it neutral site? Let me. We played them in Michigan last season.
Okay, I thought it was the year before. Okay, I thought y'all was coming to Ann Arbor this year.
But yeah, South Bend. Oh no,
Looking up the schedule right now. So
UConn and Michigan women's basketball will face off on November 5th, 2026 at the Chrysler Center in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Hey.
So it'll be semi-neutral site.
Wait.
Where's that the name of their stadium? Is it? Oh, that's the name of their stadium. Yeah, it's gonna be a home game.
Yeah, goddamn it.
Okay, you're right.
They in Michigan again.
You're right. You're right.
Hey.
Let's go.
Yeah, y'all on the road again.
Let's go.
Hey,
I love that.
listen, y'all. This has been a great conversation. I don't know how it got almost to 4 hours. I'm gonna blame it on the commish.
Great conversation. That's why I love it.
Hey, don't do that.
So I gotta get ready, get out of here, y'all. Those of y'all that's gonna be around, pull up in the villa. We're gonna watch the orange carpet at 7:30 in the villa. Pull up if you're around. We'll pull up and talk some of that stuff. Other than that, hey, we will be hanging out in and out. But the TV will always be on in the living room. On the Stud Buds live. Come hang out. Let's have some fun with them later tonight. We're gonna be around. Y'all, give me some hot takes, your thoughts to close out the show, and we're gonna get out of here. Let's go.
Is it All-Star Edition? Is it trade? Like, what are we doing?
Everything.
Okay. I gotta think.
Whatever's on your mind. It's your take. Let's go.
Who's going?
I'll wait.
It's not really a hot take, but I got team Coop for the All-Star game.
Okay. Team Coop. Okay, I'll take that.
And then 3-point contest, maybe it's either AZ or I guess Marina could always, but I don't know. Marina, I don't know if she's a set shooter per se. Okay, between Marina and AZ, I by baseline I'll have an answer, or will it have already happened? Okay, no, it wouldn't have happened, so I'll have an answer by baseline.
What about the shooting squad?
Oh, it's just about the
what? The little makeshift thingy they doing?
No, here we go.
I don't have anything for you.
For me, I got Team Coop also. I think Team Coop is gonna take the W. 3-point shooting, I got Fudd. Of course, that fast trigger. I got Fudd.
I got Ryan Howard winning the 3-point contest.
Mm.
And I got Paige dropping 35 in the All-Star game, winning the MVP.
All right. Interesting. I'm taking I think I'm taking Team Washington for the Shooting Stars because of course one of my favorites is back. So EDD and Shakira. I think they're gonna pull that out. I'm weirded out by so many of the former winners and top 3-point shooters not being in the 3-point competition.
Because Kathy lied. Send them a bullshit. Said did not send them no invitation or half-ass invitation.
I heard about that. Yeah, try to say they declined, and your girl came out and was like, hey, they didn't even ask me. So yeah, busted. 3-point competition. You know what? I have to go with Fudd because she is the closest thing to a from the rack shooter out of the people that are listed, in my opinion. Just the way that she shoots.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I was like, I don't know if
right,
but Marina
exactly.
might, but
yeah, she would have gave a run for her money. But I've taken Fudd for that, and then I was leaning towards Spoon. I was leaning towards Spoon, but I gotta go with Cooper Squad. Yeah, it just makes more sense.
Spoon Squad would win if it was real basketball, but it's
yeah, no, exactly. That's what I was saying before. Is that it's not there needed to be more on the line. There needed to be more like I'm trying to beat you like the Olympic team versus the W type thing, right? That's not going to be around.
They don't have enough point guards, and the one point guard is probably not going to play because she
exactly
has back issues.
But
was in the game blowing out another team to pick up her 7th tech.
Oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't think that point guard will play either, but hey, we'll see.
I mean go ahead.
First of all, who? Okay, because if you look at the starting line, okay. So with the Spoon, you got for Team Spoon, you got Clark, you got Asian, you got Miles, you got Boston, you got Shepard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well Shepard is gonna play the 3. Okay, so and then Spoon, you got Paige, you got Stewie, you got Kelsey. Spoon is winning that. No, sorry, Cooper's winning that. I'm sorry, Cooper's winning that.
Mm-hmm.
I know Asian and AB and Shepard and Miles is on the other side, but yeah, I got Spoon. Sorry, I got Coop. I'm sorry, I got Cynthia Coop. I got Coop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had the same thing. I thought I was on Spoon's side, but I was like, yeah, I'm looking at the squad.
And now they replaced Kelsey Plum and added Kalia Copper. You adding
Sorry, I forgot I was
Jackie and Cessa and Marina.
Hey, man, I still have to give Cop some respect for saving the gold medal for us. So when nobody else wanted to do it, evidently, still give her a little bit of credit. But yeah, Gabby Williams' Olympic credit has run out. I've had enough conversations and seen enough. We're not going to see that. I don't think we're going to see that ever again.
Anomaly.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I can't call an all. I don't know who the MVP is going to be. I can't. The only thing I can say is I'll throw a non-hot take on it. It might be the one. Just because.
It might just be.
Unless they start I'd be cracking up if they started face guarding her before halftime.
Man, she ain't even gonna play, so I don't know.
No, she gonna play. She ain't on a minutes restriction. She played 29 full minutes the other night. Before it didn't even play the third quarter. She played almost as many minutes as everybody that played in that game at that time before she didn't come back.
Blowout game.
We shall see. We shall see. We shall see.
That was what?
Yep. Next. All right. Did everybody give their hot takes?
Go ahead. You go. I'm glad you did. Thank you.
I'm just moving us along because I said I'm not going to.
Because it was going to go.
Yeah, I could hear it. I was like, nope, I'm not doing that.
So good to have everybody up here. Everybody in the chat.
I love this.
It's important. This is important stuff.
Okay, let me see. Hot takes. You guys are quickly moving up my personal list of good sports talk radio. Keep it up. We appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Mr.
Yeah,
Miller.
what a great conversation. Commission, appreciate you popping up and hanging out. Bugs popped up and hung out. Page, we're gonna catch you on the next go round.
Check out Baseline.
Jeremy,
Check out Baseline
Jay.
on the weekends.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all pulling up.
And this is the
rocking with
PG
us.
version.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna get ready to get on out of here, y'all.
It's Baseline. Wait.
Next time. Uh-oh.
No, he said this is the PG version. So is Baseline the not PG version?
I mean, PG-17 a little bit.
All right.
I go wrong. We too nice.
MA. Mr. Hodgkinson.
Absolutely. Hey, y'all, on the way out, y'all hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Do not miss the next pull up. Contribute to the chat. Contribute to the pull up at the Cash App. Hit the like, hit the share. They're free. Come back, hype the video when it's done, y'all. Until next time, we're gonna get on out of here. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Fan course. Let's talk sports.